Try to beat this boss in Wolfenstein quickly. You got 22. Wait. 18 minutes. You got 18 minutes. Play Marvel Rivals in the town square. Happy New Year. I'll say Happy New Year when it is Happy New Year. Watching the ball drop. I'm surprised Marvel Rivals is still going, I'll be honest. Final Fantasy 14 could never do anything for New Year. They would never. Actually, there was a patch. I don't know what what they came with. Actually, I think it was a hotfix for the DDoSing. I don't. You know what? I should check the patch notes. Working on my New Year's fan art, celebrating technically the first year on Twitter. Ooh. I don't know how long we're going tonight, by the way. I'm just going to be very transparent with you guys. I was sitting here like, I should take my ADHD medicine so I can actually focus. And then it's like midnight, and I don't want to even take the fast-acting one that lasts like 4 hours because I might be up until 7 a.m. Man, I'll work tomorrow. We'll survive. You guys will get me at my worst. What a way to celebrate New Year. Yeah, you get me at my worst. At my most mentally unable to stay on a topic. Can you not? Can you? Rolling Stone! No. Bro! This little idiot's scratching the curtain. So is this a small stream? I don't know. We'll probably go until like 2 a.m. at the very minimum. Because okay, so plan tonight. Wow, it's so loud for me. Plan tonight is, so I got to do roulettes and FF to prep for Friday stream because I'm lazy. And tomorrow I don't want to stream all day because I got something in the mail that I need to continue working on secret project. So while we do roulettes, I had the fun idea of we could go to Toei's YouTube channel that we saw the other day. We could just watch Sentai. Like in the corner. Or maybe I'll make FF really tiny. We'll just I saw one. Isn't that TOS? It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I saw one called Space Cop Gavan. It looked fun. I don't know if it's good or not. I watched the first 30 seconds. I don't know if it's good. The theme song was hitting for me though.
Everyone stop talking. Listen, like that was the best thing I've ever seen in my freaking life.
You guys wanna watch Sentai? While I die in FF slowly in the background? I have no idea if this will be good. I literally have no idea. I could just have it playing and I can look over every now and then. Or Or this seems like the best thing in pop culture. Why wasn't it big? It was huge in Japan. What are you talking about? Kamen Rider's got like 18 variants. Kamen Rider's got a million different shows. It's huge in Japan. We got Power Rangers and they dumbed it down for us. Power Rangers in Japan is awesome. We got this like dumbed down. Why did my phone go off? Go away. Sentai was huge, man. Or we could watch scary videos like a Next Pose uploads. See if he has anything going on. I'm kind of up for Sentai, but there's no English dub. Let's watch top 10 scariest things. Can we watch Orange Arms? Can we watch Orange Arms transform? Can we do that real quick? Can we watch Orange Arms? It's really cool. I really like it. Y'all gotta get on. Y'all gotta get on.
Lock on.
That's the cool. His little belt has a knife. He like cuts the fruit. Is that the coolest? Is this the best? He looks so cool. Such Origami Kingdom. What is that? They covered up his dumb accent. Hold on. Did he say it? Where is it? Come on. Come on. Give me the clean rope. Wow, it really does just repeat, doesn't it? Okay, so all of them, I gotta just give all of them are fruit based in this version, in this series of Kamen Rider. They all have a very thick Japanese accent, and then for some reason, the banana one is the most American sounding voiceover that could exist. Kamen Rider's so goofy.
Banana.
10 minutes to New Year's. I gotta make Flem watch this. While we're watching Peak, I'm trying to figure out what to watch while we play FF in the background. I'm thinking Sentai. Or scary videos, one of the two. Let's see, YouTuber disc hits. I'll check that, Mike. Banana arms. I love it. So goofy. Isn't this the coolest? If you were 8, this would be the sickest shit. If you were a toddler, there's nothing cooler. By the way, go buy these belts and all these little accessories so you can do this. Go spend money on toys. Is this Fruit Ninja? No, it's Sentai. Don't insult Fruit Ninja.
Damn, I slept good. All right, let me get up. Oh, shit.
You wanna build a...
Bro, I sleep in rooms this cold. Like, my apartment right now is, I think it's like 62 degrees. It's 62 degrees. I'm in a t-shirt and I'm wearing just like very thin pajama pants, so I can't stand up. My room is strongly cold. I'm so glad someone came in and was like, why are we watching Peak right now? Dude, oh my God. No, I can't watch Naruto clips. I can't. You know what? Fuck it. Nope. I gotta watch Killer Bee kick Sasuke's ass. I gotta. I gotta. Dude, Sasuke almost dies here. Man sees God for 2 seconds. This is the first time. I watched a TikTok a little while, like yesterday, that pointed something out I didn't ever notice. This is the first time Sasuke ever fought anybody who was not on their deathbed with IVs in their arms. This is the first time he faced. Sasuke is the coolest, calmest dude in the show. Man is... Oh, they cut off the part. They cut it off. They cut off. They cut it off. They cut off where Killer Bee starts cutting through the Executioner's blade. Still trying to get to Sasuke. Oh my god, so cool. All right, what'd you put in chat? What is this? Is it good? How long is it? We took this for... It's 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Who's this? Get Mads? Like Mads Cat? You guys watch? I watched this Planet Clue video. Why did he change his name from KK Clue, man? I like KK Clue. Good video. Go watch this later. After stream.
Thank you, Zen Market, for sponsoring this video.
All right, so he's British, so it's going to be a good video.
Excuse me, what do you feel when you see this?
I would love to do stuff like this with a little, like, actually animated avatar. This is too much effort, though. His art style has a crazy glow up. But he used to be bad. Did he used to be like one of the Japanese artists you randomly follow and you go back 6 months and you see in like June they were a DeviantArt level nobody, and then for some reason at the end of July they turned into a god? He was in a Storytime YouTuber community? Oh, I can tell. So hold on, let's go back a little bit real quick. Full Metal Alchemist? Hold on.
Sora for Smash?
Oh, you say Full Metal? Alright, that's not what I want. How about this one? No, that's like a multi-person thing.
So Ivan, E3, also known as Ethan Threethan, is coming up very, very
It's not terrible.
shortly.
It's not terrible. It's kind of fun.
And I think you know what that means, right?
It's kind of fun. It's not terrible. I will say this is more... His art style wasn't bad. You're just talking about like production quality. And then there's Zune. What do you... Bro, why? Don't... Zune's... Look. Zune's a man of knowing where he is and knowing where he wants to be. And somehow going backwards every now and then. Can I even find that picture? Hold on, I'm trying to find the evolution of Zune's art. Every few months, I feel like we bring up this stupid chart for him on stream. Where is it? I need to just save it at this point. There it is. There it is.
2 more minutes until 2026.
Oh my god, I don't... It's like nowhere. I can't even find it. It's like nowhere. Like there's a Facebook version that has no resolution. There we go. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I just had to go into Facebook. So my computer's now infected. You guys are welcome. That was not worth it. That was super not worth it. My computer is now very much infected with something. No one asked you to do that. Well, you kind of did. Should just watch the funny. I have to wait another hour for 1 minute. It's almost 2026. It's almost 2026. What? No, ask me in a week. Fireworks, but sad. No, I don't want cats. Hold on, we need fireworks to make it real. Oh, we can just watch that. Oh, it's in Australia. They did this already. They cheated. What an anticlimactic New Year. I know, right? It's great. Oh, there's fireworks going off already. How long we got? How long we got? Hold on. No, they're doing it too fast. It is New Year! It is time! I hope 2026 goes well for everyone. It's 12. How fucking crazy. I hope it's a good year. I'm gonna let you guys have this. We survived 25. Got another year. Guys, should I make a bad financial decision right at the start of the year? Should I buy Digimon Time Stranger? Story Time Stranger? I almost bought it last night. Do it? Oh man. What a good new year. Who's shining the brightest flashlight in the world? Why does it go for so long? It's been a minute already. They should cut it off right at a minute. They celebrate the first minute and then everybody goes back into their miserable lives. You know, I should probably do that thing that... Well, you know what? We'll do that Friday before we... What are we doing Friday? Yeah, Tormented Souls. You know what? Before Tormented Souls, that's what we'll do. I'll get it together tomorrow. We'll do a little year in review for 2025, all the games we played, because I only did, I think, like 46 games or something? Not a lot, but we could talk about a lot and do a little, like, tier list of what we played. A little reminiscing. Congrats on being older this year also. Plan on playing more games in 2026. I plan on playing more Final Fantasy 14 in 2026. That's what I plan on doing. I also plan to maybe draw again. This has been like a year and a half. That way, by the way, so anyone that doesn't know, this is Zune, the Toho guy. I have to bring this up. Every time it comes up, I don't care. I have to talk about his art for people that don't know. Plan to do more animations next year? All right, everybody make 3 New Year's resolutions so you can fail at 2 of them. And you can go, I kind of got close to the first one that I wanted to do, so I kind of won. Make 3. You need 2 that you can just chop off. Don't be Zune, or be Zune and make a bunch of money on a free-to-play Dojin Circle game that you just came up with questionable art that somehow gets better and worse at the same time. I'm just gonna let everyone take this in. This is left to right, his progression. First Toho games, his first evolution. His second evolution, his hair rendering is way better. Man's kind of losing his faces a little bit. Man's faces are kind of getting lost. Clothing's a little less dynamic, especially with the lighting and the rendering on it, to be honest. And we jump ahead to early Windows. His eyes are getting better, but he's drawing everything at the same exact angle of a quarter view shot. And then he kind of brings it back with the faces around like mid 2000s ish, which is kind of neat. But the clothing gets worse and the hair gets worse again. And then we have the current day where his eyes are pretty consistent and he's a little more confident with drawing crazy angles. But the clothes get better. He's doing some overlaid textures. Hi, Never. Hold on, I got a message. The ball drop was beautiful. Oh, I missed that. I never understood the ball drop, but you know what? If you had fun with it, have fun with it. Have fun with it. Is there like the Sonic theme but with farts? He did this with his hands? I never knew that. Oh my god. I didn't think he like actually was, farting, but I was still planning to keep it the same and change maybe mild changes. If you're happy with your art style, like at that point, just Push yourself with every new piece. Find something you're not happy with in your last one and make that the focus. And that doesn't mean neglect anything else, but focus on that to make sure that one gets better for the next piece. And then just repeat that process. Go that piece you just did, find something that stood out to you first that made you go like, man, I fucked that up. Or I missed the mark on that. Pick that, do that for your next thing. Don't redo it. Do it from a new, difficult angle, composition, etc. Resolutions get to 100K. Don't worry. I'm going to stop being lazy and I'll meet you there. Stop being lazy on my YouTube. I don't know if you could ever be 100% satisfied. Brother, I drew one of the best feet I've ever drawn on one of my pieces, and I was like, I'm good. That's the top. That's the peak for this part of the anatomy. It's all downhill from here. It wasn't even the feet. It was like the toenails. I nailed the toenails finally the way I wanted to make them look, and just, nope. All downhill from there. Never happening again. I'll give you guys my New Year's resolution. Finish the secret project I'm working on. And then let that be a little springboard into actually making... Did I add you? Fuck, never. I literally forgot that I needed to give you your thing. Hold on, I'll add you right now. I forgot to add you so I can give you your Steam card. I literally forgot about it completely. Thank you for reminding me. Oh my god. I actually forgot. Like, I looked at your message the day you sent it. I was like, okay, cool. I'll do that when I get home. And then I apologize. Hold on. I'll do that right now. Ooh, good profile picture. Sent you a thing. Steam gift card. Hold on. I got to resolve this right now because I have been lazy. In the meantime, we'll play this in the background.
Sorry, ignore that. That's for
See if this YouTuber's any good.
If you could give me a sec.
Never accept my friend request.
Oh, there it is. I found it. Here we go. Okay, this is going to be really cool. What do you feel when you...
You're not eligible to receive the gift. What does that mean? What does that mean? Do we have to be friends for a little bit? Hold on. Hold on. Accept the friend request.
Compared to any
Hold on.
other video game console, the Nintendo Wii just hits different.
3
And the
days.
reason for that
All right.
seems
So never. I will see you on
could say it's terrible
on January
because it's
4th.
on it. Maybe even means you make
Get with me
Or
on
you could simply
Monday.
sum it all up with that famous word that I really hate.
I literally
but
can't send
think
it. Like,
it's easy to summarize the vibe of this console with a list of memories we probably share. In my opinion,
It
that
literally
just
won't let me.
do the Nintendo Wii justice. What makes this console
Here,
special?
hold
is
on.
so much
Just for
more
posterity, just so if anyone thinks I'm lying, I promise it literally like won't let me send it. I have to wait 3 days. I can't do it. Sure,
the
dude.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
And as someone who not only grew up with the piston and in my living
Anybody
room,
want
but
that $20 Wii card code? I literally have no reason to use it. I went on the eShop last night just because, like, you know, whatever. Let's see what's on there. First, wow, like the first 8 things were just porn. 2, wow, Nintendo sucks. The cheapest games are like that are first party from them are like, oh, Peaches, Showtime, Showdown, Stage Play, whatever. It's like $30-something, which pisses me off because why is none of the other games even close to this? If anything, it is an outright admission that that game is failing or at least not even close to meeting any expectations as far as sales numbers at their high price point. Anyway, I digress. I almost bought Rayman, Mario, Rabbids, whatever the combo thing is that they did a while back because the gold edition's like $5 right now with all the DLC. Almost bought that, and then I went, I don't think I'm going to play it on my Switch because I have my Ally. And anytime I want to play my Switch, I just go grab my Ally. And anytime I want to play Sute Hakun, the little puzzle game I talked about months ago, I just go play Bubble Bobble on my Ally.
also changed my art style.
Touch
around
Toho.
it.
I haven't touched my Switch in 3 years. Man, I was looking at it and there were so many little tiny games. Like Monster Truck, Monster Jam, Trucks of War, some nonsense that's just this looks cool to my 7-8-year-old brain. And I wanted to buy it because I was like, oh man, I should take a moment at least and just buy some probably garbage and just play it and just, re-experience what I experienced as a kid, where it's like you have $18, you have $25, you have $30. Is that all I get, Mom? She's like, yes, that's all you get for the next 3 months. Okay, I'm gonna go find a game. You go to Walmart and you find where, if anybody remembers when they used to put 3 games they would just wrap them all together. It was just a big long box with 3 games in it, and they would just sell it for like $30. And that is how I got the game Ford Racing 3, Corvette, and some very forgettable thing that I literally don't remember. What are you doing? If you choke yourself on the bag, no, you can't sleep in the bag, dude. What are you doing? No. No, you can't lay on the bag. No. No, you can't sleep in the bag. You're gonna actually kill yourself. Not allowed. Oh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you can go. Yeah, I took the bag away. Go. The cute cat. Her name is Hash Brown. Now she's just sitting, staring at a cardboard box, sadly, because I took the plastic bag that they were laying on away. I'll play with you after stream. My kitty always protests against being picked up. Hash Brown's a floppy cat. Doesn't really care what you do. Well, tolerable is how I would describe how she behaves.
I think I might be qualified enough to explain why the Nintendo Wii hits different.
Because it's got personality. God, look how cool it looks. Looks like it'd be $30 and you come home and be sad. It's the coolest thing ever. I love the Wii. I'm sorry. The Wii is still the coolest thing. The Wii looks like a Blade Runner prop. I love it. I love the Wii stand. The Wii stand is the coolest stand. It's so cool. The PS2 stand is garbage. The PS2 stand's a disc.
Unlike the Switch, the PlayStation, or any other home console,
Top left, bottom right. Ugly. Nostalgic and just as quirkily simple and kind of benignly boring as the Wii and GameCube. Trying Too Hard looks like Seto Kaiba if he was a machine.
so the Wii had this stronger sense of belonging in the family.
We're seeing an ad for the Wii.
And what?
Wii U game when I was a kid.
How do you know that I didn't just
What
make
Wii U
that
game?
up out of my ass? Well, traditionally, each generation.
Dude, this fucking C button. Every time I've heard anyone mention it, it sounds like the most unused thing on the console.
A console's game controller becomes a more and more complicated bit of kit.
Has anyone used the... You know what? What's the Nintendo Switch camera even look like? I gotta play FF tonight, dude. Y'all are ruining my plans. What's the camera look like? Oh, there's a review. Yes, let's go. Take your ADHD meds. No, it's too late now, man. It's almost 1. All right. Okay. How bad do you guys think it? Can I hold on? Let me get something. Let me get something so we can do a comparison. Oh, that you can't even hear it. You can't even hear it. Hold on, I got you guys. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Let's do something. Already heard it the first time? All right. Let's compare the Switch 2 camera to the DSi camera. Gave me a been Sam Animals. What is that? All right. Wow, the front camera's not bad. Hold up. I think the front camera is better than the rear camera. All right. This is the front camera. Hold on. This is the front camera on the... Isn't it great? Isn't the chroma key great? Let me turn off the chroma key. Hold on. You know what? That's all you guys get. I'm too lazy.
Hey everyone, Felix from Nintendo Life here, and
When's a handheld from 2000 gonna smash a webcam for 2025?
today we're here to review 2 cameras for the Nintendo Switch 2. We'll start off with the official Nintendo
I don't think it deserves this much quality B-roll.
Switch 2 camera, and then after that we'll move on to Hori's Piranha Plant camera. This Nintendo Switch 2 camera review was written by the stupendous
Dude, it literally looks like the DSi center camera scaled up.
Ollie Reynolds, and has been adapted into this video by me.
Is that the
lead up to the
camera?
Switch 2 launch, one of the biggest
The frame rate's so bad though.
points from Nintendo was the new game chat feature and accompanying camera.
Does it really look that good?
Heck, the company even reunited actor and SNES legend Paul Rudd for a new commercial showcasing the technology. Now you're playing together. As of the previous 4 decades of multiplayer, the official camera...
I feel like the Paul Rudd one isn't using the camera. Because all of them have jittering around them as if there's, you know, it's doing the AI background removal.
USB-C camera will work with the Switch 2. Just how does the
I feel like
official
Paul Rudd's
camera
is too
actually
clean.
hold up? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag overall.
Wow, that doesn't actually look terrible.
Hardware that blends in really well with both the Switch 2 itself and whatever TV setup you happen to be rocking at home.
I don't like that the new Nintendo style is just, I say this as I'm holding a black DSi. Like I say it as I'm holding my favorite handheld other than the Game Boy Advance SP. Like I love this thing. I have no games for it though. By the way, this thing's crazy. It's been in an ottoman that I've had for 4 or 5 years now, and it hasn't been turned on since probably 2000, I want to say like 16. And I charged it the other day, but it still turned on. It turned on just fine for a good like 30 minutes before it died because I was just messing around with the settings menu and things. But I charged it the other day and it's holding a charge. It's got a full battery, like it's crazy. And it still does like it still has the most satisfying like ooh. I love it. I love the DSi. I love the DS Lite
You
too.
can also plug it into a laptop and use it as a webcam.
That's not terrible, actually. Hold on. I'm not going to sit here and be YouTube reaction. This is... Bye, Never. Have a good night.
If you like.
Thanks for coming by.
Despite its
That's not... That looks like a... It looks better than a Ring camera.
1080p resolution, the actual image quality can look a little muddy, particularly if you have to zoom in. Considering its £50 or $55 price,
That's not terrible. It does make everybody look awful, though. I'm gonna be honest. It does make everything look awful. I don't.
price tag, this is definitely a tad disappointing. Looking at the camera itself, it's a surprisingly dinky.
Wait, how much was it? Did he say the price?
Considering its £50 or $55 price tag,
I literally have a webcam that costs $20. It looks better than this.
this is
And it's a Logitech, I think C920 or C. Is it 920? It's like their old one.
definitely a tad disappointing. Looking at the camera itself, it's a surprisingly dinky little thing.
More reviewers need to use the word dinky.
We don't know why we thought it was much bigger prior to launch, but getting it in the hands for the first time revealed that it sits at just 17 centimeters in height. That's pretty small. The base and the stand feel as
Why does Switch 2 Tour cost money?
though they are made from metal,
Still.
pretty solid and slightly cool to the touch. Meanwhile, the base is cushioned to prevent any scratches on the device or whatever surface you happen to place it on. The camera at the top is housed in a circular casing which feels slightly hollow, brittle even, like one drop on a hot surface could crack it, but the lightweight makes it easy to adjust the viewing angle. As standard, the
Maybe I'm too much of a perfectionist. I wouldn't buy this just because, not the price tag or anything. I don't think I'd like that the camera is on my TV, so I'm like this. And there's no way to control my angle. Like I can't give myself a better angle.
camera comes with a USB-C cable which you can use to plug into the top of the console via its secondary USB-C slot, while the other end slots into the camera around its backside. About 3/4 of the way down to the camera stand is a small clip to tidy the cable away slightly.
I feel like the camera is too light. I feel like that cable's gonna yank the camera around.
Finally, a thin dial is situated around the lens.
Is that zooming?
Turning this anti-clockwise shields the lens with a
Oh!
small built-in white cover.
Cool, it's got a
Definitely
privacy
handy
thing.
for when you're not using the camera but can't be bothered to unplug it. All in all, it's a pretty well-made
That's cool.
piece of kit.
That's not terrible. You know what? I was being too harsh. It's not
Solid,
terrible.
sleek,
It looks okay.
functional, and inconspicuous enough to simply blend into the background.
Oh my god, having those images on screen with all the faces though, that's too much. That confuses me.
Where things get a little messy though, is when you actually start using it. Thankfully, setup is an absolute breeze. Once you've plugged it into the Switch 2 and you can use it in docked or handheld mode, you simply create
They have
or
Pico
join
chat
a
on the
game
Switch
chat
2?
session, navigate to the quick settings on screen and select the camera icon to turn it on. The main issue is resolution. We imagine that most, like us, will have
That's not terrible. It looks like Flim's webcam. Hold on, not the quality. It looks like when he's not using his like a green screen or anything. It looks like whenever he has bad lighting and he's using that little AI NVIDIA background removal thing. It's not terrible. Maybe I was too harsh. What's the Hori one look like? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Hori. Oh no. That's worse than the DS camera. Oh no. That's so much worse than the DS
picture
camera.
is 30 frames per second, and it has a viewing angle of 85 degrees.
Oh,
To
no.
compare, Nintendo's offering offers 1080p with a viewing angle at around 110 degrees. As with Nintendo's standard camera, the Piranha plant is surprisingly petite, even smaller than Nintendo's. The plant detaches from the pod too, immediately making it an attractive option if
Why does Nintendo not have make this one?
you play in handheld mode a lot and plan on engaging in regular game chat sessions with friends and family.
The fact that it has to be a third-party one makes me feel like Nintendo went, no, that's too colorful and childish for the mature Switch 2. It needs to be sleek, black, modern, hard plastic.
The plant's big lip closes around the camera itself,
Oh, that's kind of fun. I do like that.
which covers the lens for privacy. A neat touch compared to Nintendo's twisty shutter and on.
That's
The
cool.
bendy stem/cable
It-
even lets you pose the plant, adding to the personality.
That's so
While
cool.
it's not useful for anything in particular, other than taking pics of your camera, oh the irony, you're able to open its mouth halfway or thereabouts. The camera itself plugs into the top of the Switch, so
It sucks that it's terrible.
you can manually zoom in and choose whether you want your background visible or just have your face enough. Although it definitely gets a little
It's so bad. Okay, the
let's
product
say
plant one's
impressionist
terrible.
if you're feeling generous.
I gotta buy one of these and stream with it. I gotta buy one of these and make that my stream camera actually for a little bit. It would be hilarious. How much is the Hori Switch 2 camera? Hold on. $16. What is your problem, Nintendo? This thing's ass. What's your trouble? Wait, it's $30 at Best Buy. Hold on. Oh my god, I can pick it up tomorrow. There's one near me. I can get it tomorrow. We can stream with the Piranha Plant on Friday. It looks terrible. I feel like the fact that the Switch 2 is black and stoic is part of why the Wii Connect 2 is doing so well in sales.
When you're moving backwards out of its face sensing range.
I can't with how terrible that quality is.
At around 3 meters back, it started getting choppy for us, and the camera failed to pick up our face after we moved 3.5 to 4 meters away in a decently lit room during the morning.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Okay, anyway. Oh no, where do we leave off? YouTube, why are you terrible? Oh my god, YouTube, you suck. Why are you terrible? We left off with Iwata, right?
Developing the next controller was in a fundamentally different manner, all to serve one idea: accessibility. That word was the mantra behind the development of the Wii.
It's crazy that most of the time, anything that not developer, but like a console manufacturer came out with and went, hey guys, we're focused on accessibility. And then you touch it and it is the most clunky, like, yeah, I mean, it exists. Sucks there's nothing better. Granted, Xbox did put forth a really, really strong effort with their universal controller thing that just was filled with headphone ports or like USB ports, and you could connect whatever you needed to each individual port for each individual button. That was cool. That was nice. But it almost always feels like one of those, yeah, there's accessibility options. There are options. But Nintendo, it feels like with the Wii they did focus on just, hey, let's make it easy to pick up from beginning to end. And it didn't impact how fun it, unless you're one of those weird people that's like, I don't like doing this when I play Twilight Princess. It bothers me. It literally chops my soul into two halves exponentially every time I have to wiggle it to make Link swing.
Then make a device that somebody may be concerned on if they can use it or not. Why not completely reinvent the method of control? And the ideas were swarming in. Infrared optical sensing for pointer controls, an accelerometer for movement and tilt controls. They didn't just want to
crazy they didn't have a gyroscope in the first Wiimotes.
Make something novel, they wanted to redefine a new standard of what a controller could be. And part of that was questioning everything and anything about conventional controllers. Nothing was off the table, including the need of 2 hands to hold the controller. That's right. Feet. According to the Ask Iwata developer interviews, the story goes that the main man himself, Shiggy Miggy, brought his mobile phone to
you can't call him. I hate that.
Their Project Revolution meetings, asking the hardware team enthusiastically,
Can we make something like this?
instead of making something even more complicated and more intimidating for non-gamers, why not design a controller that already felt familiar to everyday items? And thus,
calling him Shiggy Miggy from now on
was born immediately, making the controller.
No, I'm gonna be honest. The Wiimote is. I'm never calling it the Wii Remote. It's the Wiimote. The Wiimote. I don't think I've had a controller that I consistently, other than the GameCube, have gone. Yeah, like just. It's like stim worthy. There's even when I was younger and I had a Wii, I just wanted to hold it with the big condom case on it every now and then. And I never played it with that on it because it sucked. But every now and then I wanted to put it on and just hold it in my hand. There's just something about it. It was comfortable. It's like holding the DS.
One-handed brought a much-needed cohesion for all the different ideas they had. And that label of remote...
When I say hold the DS, by the way, I mean hold it like this. I don't mean... Because I'm going to be honest, the DS kind of sucks to hold like this. It's weird this sucks. It's weird this is bad to hold. It really is. It's really weird. Because I feel like everyone who goes, it's bad, goes, man, the Game Boy SP felt great, and it's just this. That's the Game Boy SP. Or the Game Boy Advance SP. It's just this. You hold it like this, and granted, you have the little thumbsticks, but you're just crammed together like this. It's like, oh man, I love Link to the Past and Pokemon Emerald, but this, like, it's comfortable, but there's. I think it's too square on the edges. It's like too sharp. Oh, there we go. I need the light. There. It's too sharp on these edges. I feel like the DS Lite feels better than the DSi. I think the DSi has a better close feel, but the DS Lite I think is more special because it's got the little 2-screen bump thingy on the top here that you can see.
Of controller was just as intense.
The DS is just 2 black boxes on top of each other that can flip open. It's simple but works. I love the DS. I hate the original DS. It looks stupid. It looks dumb. I love the DS Lite. I have a DSi. I would trade this to someone for the DS Lite. Not even because it has a Game Boy slot. I mean, yes, that is super cool and awesome and definitely worth it. But the DS Lite is the one I had first. The DS Lite was my first Nintendo DS, and it was my first Nintendo handheld, actually. It was my first Nintendo handheld, and I miss it. I really miss it.
Well, everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look.
It doesn't even look that different. It doesn't look super, super different, but there's something about it that's just like, I have bad lighting here, so you can't really see it, but there's something about the slightly more sunken in top screen, the 3 dots for the speakers instead of the 2 little holes, the like slightly larger bezel on the touch screen. It just, even the lights being on the right hand side feels, I don't know, something about this is better to me.
Nintendo DS Lite.
It always bothered me, like, I don't know why these exist still. These little, you can't see it here, but I'll use the screen, I guess. These little soft nubbins on the insides, like, they don't bump up against anything. I don't know why these are here. I don't understand why these little hard rubber pieces exist, because they don't go against anything. There's nothing for them to, like, rest on as if they're supposed. Is that where the Wi-Fi antennas and things are?
And see how this particular gaming console
I bet it
holds
is
up
actually
in 2025. Now, the very first thing I would recommend
kind
kind
of
of
thinking
thinking
for
about.
20 minutes. You got 20 minutes, and then I'm going to ban you if you're not back. Show the whole thing. I want to see the whole thing.
In and of itself another
Oh, it's so nice.
thing.
I love the DS Lite.
Now we kind of know the history of the DS. We already
I love the DS Lite. I want one. I want another one so bad. I would trade my DSi right now for one.
kind of is. I don't have to bore you with that.
Oh my god, it's so nice. I had a 3DS. I was too poor. I never
wanna
had
hit
one.
on
I've never even held a 3DS.
Specifically, why it's still a very good console right
It's so cool.
now. The gaming library of
Oh my god, the back of it. I like the glossy plastic more than this matte finish. Like,
this console. There are just an endless amount of games that
I'm considering getting one of those like abilities to just play DS games again.
you can basically download for
You know, a game cartridge. Oh man, I
Or
don't
your
know
Nintendo.
though. I was sitting in my bed last night. I was like, I want to play Squeak Squad. I was like, I could put it on my Ally. I was like, I want to play Squeak Squad on this. I'll play it on my DSi in bed. I want to do that. I want to lay in my bed at 3 a.m. and play Squeak Squad or Nintendogs and be like, oh, this Chihuahua is the best. One day, I'm going to...
We've got the new 2026 DLC to beat, boys. Let's get to it.
I don't know if you should be beating boys. Anyway, I really want to be able to sit in bed and be like, oh my god, I love this little dash how ha 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 ha. I'm gonna close it and then I'm never gonna see you again, and you're just gonna be in eternal digital hell forever in darkness. Okay. If I was 7 years old, I would have kept it to this day. Dude, look, okay. I don't think I ever... GameStop fucked up a lot of people's childhoods. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, it gave us access to games, but it really fucked up kids that didn't know any better, like me. That was like, hey, I want to get a new game. Well, you could trade in your old consoles and stuff and get maybe one new game. It's like, oh man, I don't play those anymore. Now that I'm an adult, I I would scream at younger me. I would traumatize younger me. I would yell so much about keep your shit. My dad traded both for a Switch. No! No! Don't give me my, no.
Nintendo DS, so you could theoretically the latest Zeldas.
Man, it looks so cool. It's still the best looking handheld. I'm sorry. I love the DS. It is such a good looking console. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. You know what? Well, hold on. Hold on. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I can't. Hold on. I can't. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I don't. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can pick one.
Have you?
Oh my god, this box. Oh, this is what I have for
ever
Christmas.
seen what it
Oh my god.
Let's go ahead and unbox it first.
That's what I had for Christmas. Oh man.
You've got the system itself, and
That's silver. That's not white.
I think
That's not white. That's not white. That's silver. I want the white one. I want the white one. The white one's what I had. No, I want the white one. Oh, CGR. I haven't watched them in forever. Where's the white one? Oh my god. Yes, there it is. This is the one I had. Oh, I want one so bad. Oh my god, I want another one so bad. Oh my god. If I had the money, I would literally go order one right now. Look how nice that is. Oh my god. Oh my god. The volume slider being on the bottom, we get a little slider. So cool. Oh my god. Okay. I'll be honest. Okay. We're not going to talk about the PS Vita 3000 back here with the LCD screen where they toss the OLED in the garbage. PS Vita is pretty nice. PS Vita looks pretty nice. Its joysticks are like the Joy-Cons except better, even though they're smaller somehow. I don't know how they did it. PSP. I think PSP is my favorite. It's so good for emulation. The PSP is so good as a little pocket emulator. I played through so much of Minish Cap on this thing. Oh my god. All the buttons on the bottom, it felt nice to actually like push. Everything felt good. The speakers were decent. Man, the white DS Lite is anything I want to get into emulation this year just for that reason. This is a 16-year-old nostalgia talking. I didn't know back then. You can still be nostalgic, man. You can be nostalgic for like it's like being nostalgic for Laserdisc. Like I wasn't born yet. I feel like Nintendo had at least back then had kind of Apple-esque vibe to it. Yeah, they were just doing it wasn't in what's it called? Industrial what's it called? I forget what's the new app? What's the current Apple aesthetic called? It's I forget what it's called. It's depressing. It's a depressing name. Whatever. This is Frutiger Arrow. It's
and they may look identical, but they serve two very different
I want to. How much is a DS? How much is a white DS Lite going for? How much? How much is it going for? It's only $100. It's only $100. Ooh. Oof. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of want... Oh. Ooh. If I had that money. Ooh. If I had money right now. Because I don't have the money to do that and buy Digimon.
purposes. So I've said this many times before, and I'll probably say it many more times, but I love the DS Lite.
It's so nice. I miss it. I meant the clear overlay over top of the white Oh my god, the DS Lite was so cool. Oh my god.
See right
Ah,
there, and then your battery pack on the right.
I remember taking the battery out just to see what it looked like.
Yeah, I really missed that sound. What a beautiful sound. Anyway, so this is what the DS Lite looks like when you.
Okay. Anyway. Okay, can YouTube save where we are? Like, actually?
Be called a remote, since a TV remote in your house is something that always sits within reach and is picked up and used by everyone. This way, the Wii remote didn't look out of place on a coffee table next to the TV remote, the DVD remote, the surround sound remote, the explosive detonator, or even the second and third TV remote.
I'll be honest, it kind of looks out of place.
Which, shit, I can't remember which one's which. Oh no, that just turns on the speakers. Okay, and that design principle.
Damn it, I was hoping he'd say that just turns on Family Guy. It's a dedicated Family Guy button.
Through with the console itself.
I used to every week. I think I would swap how my Wii was set. I would either have it in the stand or I'd take it off randomly because I love the stand, but I like the Wii I like just a vertical box, just like a fucking game square, but it's like flat. It's not a perfect cube. It's like flat. It's like a game book. Oh my god.
Previous consoles like the GameCube and Nintendo 64 were designed to appear and act not too dissimilar to a toy. Bright colors, chunky appearance, you take them out, play games.
You could beat people with your GameCube.
And then put them back when you're done using them.
Registered weapon.
The Wii, on the other hand, was designed to stay out and compete for space with the media center big boys like the DVD players and audiovisual hardware of the 2000s.
And I had a media center thing like that. It exploded. When I was younger, I used to just fake surround sound by basically wiring in as many speakers as I could and just like placing them around my room. I remember, I think I had 14 speakers hooked up to one tiny little piece of trash audio receiver. We were playing Animal Crossing. My friend was over. We were playing Animal Crossing. I was like, hold on. And I hooked 2 more speakers up to it. And it worked for like a minute. And then sound went off. And then smoke just started coming out of the top of the actual receiver. And it died. It never worked again.
2000s.
That's what
But
game
this makes
handles
things a
are
little
for.
tricky. You gotta make a game console that doesn't look like a toy and can be shoved in the cupboard, but at the same time, looks distinct enough where it doesn't blend in with the DVD player, router, and all that other bollocks. But the design team for the Wii figured it out with a simple phrase. Home decor. With a slender
I love the
frame,
Wii.
a stand to embolden its shape language, and a glossy white finish, here was a console that was neither an eyesore
love the
nor
Wii.
invisible.
I love the Wii. It's so, I think it's the best design console especially from a visual standpoint. I don't think there's a better console. I really don't. I think it's the best looking console. Oh my god.
It was interior design.
Overlook the Wii until this
And
video.
although
It's so
the looks
good.
definitely made the Wii a contrarian, the inside of a console was arguably way more controversial. It might not seem like it, but the Wii's
Them shoving a GameCube in the original Wii is also awesome. The Wii Mini is the worst thing to ever happen.
limited power, something often criticized of a console, was very deliberate. The development team knew if they went full whammy and made some power hog of a machine, parents would get pissed off pretty quickly and just yank the console's plug out. So instead of using advancements in technology to make it more powerful, they used those to support their vision. A console that was more quiet, more efficient, and only the size of a few DVD cases. And it's clear this message was very important to Iwata, often bringing up at press events that this was the smallest home console they had ever made. Somehow, with a controller shaped like a TV remote, a console designed as home decor.
Man, with these simple models, this thing really looks like one of those garbage 5001 game consoles you find at like a flea market.
Core and technology engineered to never be annoying, Wii became the first home console that didn't demand presence in your living room, but felt like it belonged in your living room.
Can we come back to this
Just in time
design
for a short
language?
commercial break now. We hope you've been enjoying.
Can we? Can we come back to this design language? I'm kind of annoyed with everything's just boring. Everything's just black now. Everything's like, oh, it's cool, it's industrial. Oh, I want to go back to Fruitiger Arrow. Apple's kind of doing it with liquid glass, though it's ass.
Feeling of belonging only goes so far. What kept you coming back wasn't whether we was in your home or how it looked, but how it fits into your day. No matter what you used your Wii for the most, there was this profound sense of structure.
Man, the Everybody Votes channel was weird. In the news channel and everything. News, everyone votes. I didn't have that Japanese one in my Wii. I feel like who used the little Wiimote mailing system? There's someone out there. There's someone out there that's gonna make a YouTube video that randomly they're gonna be like, oh, but one of the most unique things I did with the Wii that I feel like no one ever took advantage of was the messaging feature. I would leave my mom notes and she would leave for work in the morning, and I would tell her how awesome it was that she still made breakfast and I loved her and appreciated her. And she would come home and she would read them at night while I was asleep, and she would leave me notes for me to wake up. It'd be just like that. Whatever it happens, that's what the YouTuber's gonna do. They're going to talk about how they have a super great relationship with their mom, and the Wii fostered it, and the Wii repaired everything that was wrong between them. That probably happened.
Routine that the Wii had packed into its identity. One way it did this was by making sure games and non-games were each given equal real estate. With the way Wii channels were laid out on the menu, visually, the weather channel felt just as important as the main disc channel you used to play games. With this layout, the Wii menu didn't discriminate nor prioritize one person's needs.
I love the Wii menu. I'm going to be honest, the way iPhones are laid out, not with widgets and everything, just in general, is probably the closest thing to the Wii menu that we've had on anything else. Just everything's a square. It's all the same size. Nothing is overshadowing anything else.
Above another. Sure, Mario Kart Wii may have been your
My
favorite,
nose is
but
so
maybe another
congested
family
right
member
now.
loved the photo channel or me channel more. Also, since the Wii had a sleep mode, it meant the console could do this.
Ah, that light was the coolest.
Notifications. Something was waiting for you. It could be anything. A message in the inbox, news headlines, results.
Isn't that crazy? There was a point in time where that was the crazy marketing thing of like, it'll tell you that there's something there. It'll just tell you. It's the coolest. No one's got this.
From the Everybody Votes channel. It sounds bizarre and taboo to give
Get Mad makes this joke 5 seconds later.
Domestic language towards the concept of notifications. But we have to remember, this was 20 years ago.
Oh, it was 20 years ago. Fuck.
A time before notifications were used as biohacks.
Man, the cute little, the little SD card door on the front of the Wii. Can we go back far enough? Can we go back far enough, please? Can we go back further? Can we go back over the Come on. That little SD card window had a little red button in it for like resetting or something. Whatever. I love that little door.
A time before notifications were used as biohacks to keep you on an app as long as possible.
Bro, I gotta turn. I am so conflicted about turning my notifications off on everything because I feel like I'm gonna miss stuff for stream. But on the other hand, I think I should turn them all off fully and then make an RSS feed or something that pops up that I can access basically somewhere, not on my phone, but on like my computer for stream topics and stream relevant things. So that I can just, oh, what happened today? And then scroll through a list of like 80 things and just be like, this sounds cool, this sounds cool, this sounds cool, this sounds cool. But I don't want to miss anything because like someone leaves a comment on a YouTube video and I literally don't see it for 3 weeks. I see it 3 weeks later, and it's because I don't let that stuff get through to me unless I go check. And people leave comments on the archive channel, and I don't even see them until like a month later, and then I go, oh, I feel terrible now. I still go respond. But I feel like it's worth the health boost that I get from it mentally to just do it anyway. And I do the same with Discord. I'm trying to get better with being proactive in my own Discord. I'm trying to get a little better at it. which is why I said whenever I already started prepping. If anyone's been on the personal channel, not personal, if anyone's been on the actual cell channel, there are. I already made some changes because I said there is going to be a rebrand coming. So placeholder, possibly. I kind of like this picture. I think it's super funny. If you know what meme that is, I think it's funny. But there is going to be like a rebrand coming at some point in the next few months. And the Discord's going to be overhauled, probably shrunk a little bit. Too much stuff. Is the rebrand the secret project? No, but it's coming along with it. So, I guess a big New Year's thing is, I am with what I'm focusing on right now. It is going to be a shift in how this channel works, not the Twitch stream. The Twitch stream's not changing at all. I have no desire to change this Twitch stream. If anything, I would just say refine it a little bit, but it's not even refining in the way that changes anything. It's more just back to focus on Saturday is explicitly this thing. It's this. Well, not this. It's FF stuff. It's a very concrete thing. Friday right now is Yap Day, and then I honestly think everyone's having a lot of fun with like the horror game stuff that we're doing, like just the niche game thing that makes no goddamn sense. That's just like, okay. I guess we're doing Tormented Souls. I guess we're doing Song of Horror. I guess Roll of Rose. Like I think that's a fun thing to do. And then Mondays are my whatever days if I'm not doing a collab. And if I'm doing a collab, it's right now. Donkey Kong 64's Flim. We talk, we hang out for like an hour, and then we get into the game. If we get to it. Like last week, it took like an hour, I think, to get to the game. And I didn't mind it. I thought it was fun. Because it's just a good chance to hang out. And I prefer that because I don't... Back when I listened to podcasts, those are the podcasts I listened to. I didn't listen to, hey, it's this in the news, we're going to go bang, 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 through bullet points. It was general starting point, catalyst topic, and then just go. And I think that's fun. I like it. So no, don't worry. Like, none of that's going to change. For anyone that's concerned about me, like, changing stream, like, days are not changing. As far as I'm aware... But yeah, I have been adamant with like work life, this balance that is like work will not intrude on this. Work is not going to intrude on my life, and my life is not going to intrude on either of the other things because I'm hyper compartmentalized. But the content going on the main channel may shift just because I'm in a weird spot with Final Fantasy 14. Where I still love it. I still want to play it. I still want to know what's going on in the story. I would describe myself as kind of drifting right now. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to land with FF. And I like where we were with talking about parts of it on stream. But stream has naturally evolved. I can't stay stagnant forever it's just an FF channel all the time. Forever. However, I would like it to stay at minimum. FF is, oh yeah, that's Cell. They play fucking FF or talk about it all the time. But then they never play it. At minimum. I'm fine with that because I do like FF14. I would love to still triple down on, we're going to start going through the actual Final Fantasy games at some point. I don't think it's right now in the life and growth of the stream and where I am currently to even do the FF games because I won't do them justice. Because right now I want to focus on getting past some mental blocks I have when it comes to content creation, which is kind of what I'm working on now. And it's taking a long time because I'm doing what I usually do, which is go big or go home with art, with anything I try to do, where it's instead of just doing the head of a character. I need to do the full pose. I need to do every single aspect of it. You do entire upper full stream where instead of FF14, play FF7 and title it Big Final Fantasy Please FF7 for the first time. Maybe.
The dev
That would be
team's
fun.
goal with this technology was more akin to a ritual like checking your mail or turning on BBC Two to watch The Simpsons after Hollyoaks. Better scare some Americans with that, huh? UK reference, lads. What else should I bring up? Blood of a Vampire, Toonatic, Jungle Run, Eddie and Oucho. Should I do a northern accent? That would be good.
It's a different world over there.
Even if there wasn't any notifications for you that
I don't know what idiot that
always
was.
something new to see before even putting a disc in. The Nintendo channel with new trailers for upcoming releases, the
Oh, I
Today and
never had
Tomorrow
that.
channel giving fun little fortunes to your Miis, and when you did start a game, a lot of them seem to lean into the same idea, like Animal Crossing, where the game
City Folk was so good.
changes depending on the real world date and time. And in truth, even if nothing of importance was waiting for you, it didn't really matter anyway. Every channel had a unique jingle and animated channel banner. You had a library of games to view in the Wii shop.
Yeah, what do we got now on the Switch? Oh, ooh, they have a theme thing in the set. Oh, white or black. Okay, cool. Oh, we got 6 years old, white or black. Okay. Switch 2's out. What do we got on the original? White or black? Okay. Oh, Switch 2's getting theme. Man, I love my white or black theme on a menu that exists, implying there will be more themes. Thanks, Nintendo.
Channel. Some games were evergreen and
4 more
invited
minutes till 2026.
you to look and read
You
up
can
on
make it.
trivia within them. In a world premature to smartphones, being able to just flick through the Wii channels invited this boredom in a really fun way. So often with game consoles nowadays, when I find myself unsure what to play, I end up just turning it off. But the Wii had so much extracurricular, it gave you permission to be bored, see what's on. By integrating into daily routines, treating everyone's needs equally, and making casual browsing way more entertaining than it has any right to be, the Wii excelled past the game console label, turning your living room into a living room, an everyday hub for information, relaxation, and entertainment, all without the intrusive data harvesting anxiety of the modern smart homes. But outside of the hardware, the software,
Wii was the last good console. I'm just going to say it. The Switch was the start of the downfall.
there was something else that
Which is ironic and probably the worst way I could even frame it, just because Iwata's last little, like, hope you enjoy this to all of us was the Switch. The Switch is fantastic. The Switch 1 is fantastic with quite a bit of missed potential during the end of its life. And the Switch 2 might be the actual nail in the coffin.
hide it all together. Connection was the core pillar of what made the Wii the Wii.
Yeah, they gave us
First,
Miiverse
there's
and
you
they took it away.
and me. Me simply made everything.
Switch 1 was still an
more
amazing console. Switch 2 started the end. I love the Switch. I love the Switch on a conceptual level because it does what I like my Ally for. My Ally is plugged up to 2 monitors in the other room right now. And I'll go sit down and I'll go edit a video on it like I did the other night. I got some shorts ready. I scheduled, I think, like 4 or 5 more weeks worth of short content to go up. And then I went, oh, I want to play Story of Seasons. So I hit, there's a button on it that I hit and it just brings up a menu that slides over. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to tap home and the menu just instantly goes to the page I want and I hit Story of Seasons. It starts booting it and I unplug the 2 USB-C cables that unplugs my keyboard, mouse, monitor 1, monitor 2, and my hard drive and my SSD for editing and my charger. All of it gets unplugged from 2 cables because they're docks. And it immediately goes boom and opens on the Ally. Correct resolution. Everything's fine. Everything's great. I literally just take it to the bed. No wait. It's as fast as the Switch. Oh, it's on the TV. Hold on. Let me go slide the controllers and pull it out. Boom, done. I love it. It's so fantastic. And the Switch did that before it was easily feasible on any other handheld. And that includes a handheld PC. But the Switch did it. The Switch did it first. And it nailed it, and it's awesome. It's the best part of that console. Do I use that? No. I think I've played the Switch on a TV twice, and both times I went, why would I use this? Like, Both times I did it, I went, why would I play like this when I could lay in my bed? I could lay on my bed on my stomach and be like, blah, blah. Or I could lay on my bed like this. Why would I have it connected to the TV? Oh, higher frame rate, greater resolution. Happy New Year. Bye. I almost said bye. Happy New Year, Simon. Welcome to the future. Like, why would I do it? I feel like the ability to do that is insistent on comfort. It's insistent on being comfortable while playing. It's sitting on the couch with a controller in my hand. I don't know. I don't want that anymore. I really don't. I'd rather be at my desk with a keyboard and mouse, my Ally, or the Switch, or if I'm going to play with the DS, I'm going to play with the DS. Or I'd rather have a controller at my desk. And maybe that's because me personally, I've become a little insistent on, oh no, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm not doing anything productive. I'm not doing anything at all. And I'm not relaxing. So it's not relaxing to me. If I'm watching a show, I don't want to sit on the couch. I want to go lay in bed. I want to lay down on the couch. I don't like sitting up and working on things. When I'm working on like something large right now that I keep talking about, I don't want to do it at the couch, even though I can. I either am sitting at my desk or I'm in bed, laying on my stomach and like, ha 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 ha. I'd rather do that. Maybe that's a me thing. I just don't see the appeal of sitting at a big TV unless it's watching a movie. So watching a movie, yeah, I'm gonna be at a couch. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting straight up. I'm gonna be focused on the movie. If I'm playing a game though, Y2K26. 2026 is gonna be my year.
Fun.
Keep that
I'm not gonna
attitude.
say fun, that's
Seriously, keep that energy.
That's a fake word. These ridiculous digital situations now had you and your friends at the forefront. Unlike the uncanny, disgusting deepfakes with generative image and video technology, with Mii's, you were only ever immersed in the softest and light-hearted of ways.
Mii's are awesome.
Whether you were playing a game where everyone is their own Mii, or you spotted one of your Mii's in the background of a game, these simple caricatures of you, family, friends, and whoever you wanted gave so much.
They ruined Mii's. They shouldn't have touched them. They should have kept them looking just like the Wii Mii's.
Personal connection to the experiences you had with this console.
What's it called, man? Take your Wii Mii's anywhere you want. Nintendo Wii Mii's.
Collection of software. And that immersive amplification with the Mii's was amplified even more with the living room premiere of motion controls. Rather than visuals on screen with realistic high-quality graphics, the realism came
I wouldn't smash any of the new Mii's in Switch Resort. I don't like the new Mii's.
Sports, fitness, military experience. And for the generations of people who may have never played games in their life before, experiencing that for the first time.
Can I almost said, thanks for showing this YouTuber, because I'm probably going to go watch more of his stuff. And I still am. This is a me thing. And that's not a pun. It's not a pun. This is actually a me thing that I'm about to share. I think there's too much going on screen. Where I'm like, I gotta look away every now and then. This is fantastic effort and a lot of polish and a lot of time and a lot of dedication, and I love it. It's great. I'm more of a Scott the Woz speed though, where it's gonna cut away and he's covered in fake blood and someone's urinating next to him. Like I'm more of that speed. But I'll make the video. No, this video is seriously like. It's just something funny I just realized when I was like, oh, I'm gonna go watch the rest of his stuff, and then I thought about it and I went, I'm still going to do it, but man, there's a lot going on.
Time must have been incredible. And even if you weren't the one playing, that
is an attack of the power of Juju anime. Scott the Woz is more hyper in a way. Yeah, there are parts of Scott the Woz I don't care for, specifically when it's not even that I think it's bad or annoying. It bothers my audio. Like diva in me when it hasn't gotten better. Every time his friends are on screen, the microphones are the worst thing. It's like they're recording into PlayStation controllers that are 10 feet away and they're set to the highest gain possible. And it hurts me.
A part of the fun was still very apparent. The nature of seeing someone use their whole body to play a game naturally invited spectators to join
Oh
in
man,
and
golf
give
was so much
encouragement to
fun.
the players.
Golf was so much fun, and tennis. I kicked the shit out of any kid I went up against in tennis. Oh my god. Every time I went to like a family gathering, it was like, I want to play tennis. Crying. Devastating.
By making everyone the star through Mies, prioritizing physical movement over gaming skills, and designing with spectators in mind, the Wii
I do appreciate that he's putting the music on the bottom corner.
transformed games from an individual-centric activity into a shared experience for anyone around your house. No matter who you were, or if you even had a controller in your hand, you could connect with what was on screen, and much more importantly, connect with those around you.
Family focused, repaired my family relationship.
In 2006,
cured my need
Nintendo
for
made
therapy.
something that felt like it only enhanced your everyday life.
All the female Mii's could get. What? You know what? I don't even remember what a Mii looks like. Hold up. What are you? No. These are not hot. Look at the default. No. No, I'm sorry. It's not hot. Are you talking about this? This is not hot. I'm sorry, no. not my speed. No. Sorry. And you can't sit there and be like, well, you can't sit there and be like, well, anthropomorphized bees. You can't say this because this is different from that. This is just a woman. This is just a woman someone drew based on this design. I love simple faces, but I love, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna go in. That opens me up for a lot of criticism later. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not going to set myself up to be yelled at later.
Hardware blended into your living room, the software became part of your daily routine, and the games brought everyone together.
Yeah, we play
This
to play.
is why you're
Rich.
the
Well,
Wii.
Rich
It
likes
never needed the
NTR,
graphic
so you know what? Man's below the earth with his bar.
or the specs because you had your family and friends. With most modern consumer technology, we see the majority in a battle to win your individual attention, pushing all of us down a hyper-attuned, curated rabbit hole, keeping you in tune till a crescendo of absolute dependence on a product.
I think that's why I think that's why I'm so into Story of Seasons right now. I'm hooked on that game right now. I want to go play Slitterhead. I keep talking about it. It's probably the game that I've talked the most about other than Silent Hill 2, except I've actually played it and I'm in the middle of playing it. I got like 20 hours on it and I'm nowhere near beating it and I still haven't beat it. And I last played it like 3 months ago. I really want to go play it, but now it's like I have Ace Combat 7. I want to play Ace Combat 7. I want to play I bought a game for Christmas we didn't even play. I bought a game for us that we didn't even play. I bought a game for me and you guys called Santa Claus is in Trouble HD. It's a platformer. I haven't played that yet. I want to play Klonoa now. I want to finish Tormented Souls. I want to play Digimon also. I want to play Pragmata when it comes out. Like that. Yeah. Song of Horror. We still got to do that. I see more people reject modern tech for older stuff, and honestly, I'm liking the sound of it more and more. Maybe because I'm getting older. Probably. It's not like you're getting older in a bad way. It's you're getting more and more perspective. The more perspective you have, the more you realize how much the quick and fast dopamine hits are not always, but usually with the way most things are set up in the consumption side of our world right now. It is meant to manipulate you to do more instead of giving you something fun to experience, like going to the movies. Going to the movies, you pay $15 for 2 tickets or $20 for 2 tickets, and you go see something fun, and then you leave, and you can just take off. You can just leave, and that's it. That's the experience. But with, say, Netflix, and I'm not dogging Netflix with this, I'm using it as an example. If you take movie theaters and then it's, okay, I got my experience, that was worth it, that was fun, set time, like, cool, I got what I expected, now I can go do the other things I want to do. I can go rest, I can go, like, work out, I can go draw, I can go stream, like, whatever. If you're watching something on Netflix, it's, oh man, what a cool movie, what a cool show, I'm glad I finished that. Ooh, up next, autoplay, there's something new. And then it just repeats over and over again. Repeats over and over again. And I think when I was on the Switch eShop last night, I have one of those moments that yanked me back, because I was in the bath. I was sitting in the bath with my Switch over the water like a crazy person, risking killing it. And I was like, what's in here? And I mentioned at the start of the stream, but I was like, I'm going to look at just literally what is there. And I saw stuff that made me go like, oh man, these are things I played before, like when I was younger, like ATV type games, monster truck games. Like, I found something that sounded so cool. I was like, oh man, I want to buy this to play on stream. It was like $6. This firefighter simulator. It looks so dumb. There's little things like that. I don't know. It made me feel okay again. I don't know. It's a weird way to like process it, but it made me feel comfortable.
But if we turn back time and take a look at this, the Wii wasn't designed for you. It was never about you. It was about us. Or, less grammatically correct, it was for we. It brought you and the people you loved closer, even if some of you had never played video games before.
Oh, I get it.
And deep down,
that's why it's
that's
Wii.
what we want, right? We want technology to enhance our connections, not sever them. I assume it's a
man, I need a
balance.
giant whiteboard that has a touchscreen that's seamless with like an iPad and everything else, so I can like, oh, but the note for stream, and it just sends it to the whiteboard, and then I come home and I right next to my computer I can see a giant like 80-inch whiteboard on my screen or on my wall that has everything I just wrote down for the day, and I'm like, oh my god, my life is here, it's organized.
Balancing act to perform, mixing technology and human nature. But some glossy little box, no bigger than 3 DVD cases, seem to have cracked the code almost 20 years ago. So, one more time, what do you feel when you see this?
I look at that health and safety thing and go, man, I'm glad I'm not epileptic, so I can actually play every game ever that I want to play without any fear. That's what I think. Is that too transparent? Is that too transparent? I think I've said it before. I have a very strong fear that one day I will randomly be one of the people that just develops epilepsy out of nowhere, and it terrifies me. It's this. What was the other thing I said last night? Oh yeah, that when you die, that becomes your last state. And it either sucks or it's great or it's meh for eternity at that point, and you have no concept of anything but whatever you felt and experienced, the frame you died on. I have the same type of crazy fear that just one day I'm like, oh my god, oh, the last episode of my favorite anime, and seizure, and then hospital. And that's just part of me now. I'm terrified. Just like with like an aneurysm. There's so many little... You live with a seizure forever. Die. I say it's just something that like appears out of nowhere and impacts me greatly. Like it's the same as... I have fears about stupid stuff like the simulation failing like that. But if you ask me if I'm scared of having an aneurysm, I go, no. I who cares? Because if I have an aneurysm, first, I'm probably going to die before I realize anything was even wrong. Second, I don't think I'm going to have an aneurysm. The irony if I had one right now on stream. Like, I don't... My brain's weird. I have a fear something's gonna fly through my window. Dude, I have that. I have that fear from an old movie about Bigfoot, but he was killing people, and it traumatized me as a kid. It was a woman walking down a hallway towards past a window on the edge of a cabin, and like let's say my cup is the window, and the woman's walking down, and she stops, and a giant Bigfoot smashed through the window, grabbed her, and just yanked her through the window and killed her. Not Until Dawn. This was an actual movie that I accidentally saw when I was a kid, and it has me scared of standing near open windows at night. Not if I'm looking out. If I'm looking out, a little better. It's if I'm standing there and they're to my side or behind me. If I can't see what it is, there's something that freaks me out. If I'm looking out of it, I just go, oh, that's cool how light works. We can't see all the way. I feel like I'm going to get Final Destination. Final Destination is so much fun. I love those movies. Oh my God. Play this at my actual cremation. Like, as soon as they hit the burner, I don't want to even hear the gas come on and the fire light. I want it to just make that sound.
Yours and yours alone. And I'd love to know if you're willing to share, but if I was hit with the same question, I think I know what I would say.
Wait, what did he ask?
We,
What's my... what?
Yours and yours. Now, your answer to that is yours.
Wait, what was the question?
When you see... This seem to have cracked the code almost 20 years ago. So, one more time, what do you feel when you see this?
Oh, my immediate answer was better than any dopamine releasing activity. Like, it could be like whatever, name it. It's like it's every single thing at the same time. It's like peace, it's calming, it's excitement, it's nostalgia, it's happiness, it's like some melancholic sadness. Oh wait, no, I answered this part. Yeah, I don't want to have a seizure. The other part, this is the part that has all of the other things. If you look at the Wii menu, what do you feel after listening to him talk about how cool the Wii is? Like, damn, this is a good video.
Now, your answer to that is yours and yours.
You should have put a little subliminal thing and then like flashed in some of the boxes and said, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment.
Yours alone. And I'd love to know if you're willing to share, but if I was hit with the same question, I think I know what I would say. The Wii feels like home.
Gonna disagree. The Wii doesn't scream, so less yelling. Wowie Yowie's a hilarious name. Wowie Yowie's hilarious. That was good. That was a good video. That was nice. That was good. That was a good video. That was fun. That was good. That was a good video. If you watch this other video, I recommend the video about grass levels. Bro, I was hovering over it. I was thinking about it. I was sitting there. I was like, oh man, I should do that. I should play that. I should play that video. I should watch that video. Maybe I'll watch that video. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Maybe I'll watch it and I'll come back on Discord. Like, that video is pretty good. That video is pretty crazy. That was a good video. I'll watch it too. We gotta do... Okay, what if we watch it in the corner while I do my roulettes? How about that? What if we watch it in the corner so everybody can have what they want? You can have your cake. Chat can have their cake. I get to do what I need to do in my roulettes. How about that? I think that's fair. Everyone gets a little something. What's the best FF game to start? They're not connected. So literally pick one that sounds cool, that looks cool. If you like talk to an FF player, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you should play FF7 or FF9 first." go look at them all. Go look at the cover arts. Literally, look up the cover art for every FF game, even the OG pixel art ones. Find the one that looks cool. Whatever looks cool, go, okay, I'm going to try that one, and go play it. And they're long. They're going to take a hot minute. They are long. Again, they are long. But I say go just try it.
Growing up in the 2000s, few experiences matched the pure euphoria of doing
The
one of
pure
two things.
euphoria.
Either a successful double bounce on a trampoline.
Oh, that
or
scared me. I think I know which one I'm gonna try. Like, I'm not even gonna say. Okay, I actually want to watch this video, so I'm not. I don't think I can do this while we play the roulettes. I kind of want to watch the video. Like, I don't think we can do this. I don't think I can do that. We'll do a roulette and then we'll watch that video. I kind of want to watch it too. Like, you guys got me. If a 14 can wait, no, I need. I can't play it. I gotta play it. I gotta play it. Oh, wait. No, we're not listening to that music. We're listening to this. I don't even care. Alexander's great. Oh, we gotta do this. I don't care. Alexander's got good music. Think I know which one I'm gonna try? I won't say FF14 because it's an MMO. So I don't think it would taint your. You just say hell every pony. No, dude. Hell no. Oh shit! I'm playing Dark Knight right now. Fuck. I was playing Dark Knight. I thought it was Samurai. Fuck. I thought I was Sam. I thought I came in as Sam. Oops. That was my take. No, I wouldn't say 14 first, unless... Well, you haven't been here, Simon, whenever I've been doing, like, actual parts of the story that are, like, super engaging. I love FF14. It's super slow at the start, but I'm not gonna sit here and, like, even suggest it as your first. It was my first, but I am a RuneScape fiend from, like, ye old days. And I love MMOs. Like, my honest answer... So I was a RuneScape WoW foster just like Flem. Oh, I hate WoW. I'm better than him. My answer is, again, look at the cover art, pick the one that looks coolest. If you want to experience classic FF14, though, don't do 16 first. Do not do 16 first. Go start with like 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2. One of those. If you want to experience, and the stories aren't different. It's literally just like the battle system, because it's Le Classic JRPG. The definitive way to pick out an FF game is to look at the title. If the title art looks cool, pick that game. That's what I would do. I think I saw FF3 on Game Pass. If it's the pixel art one, like, just remember you're gonna play an old game from a very, 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 very strong time that is just shit. From a time of, oh, it's brutal, it's rough, everything sucks as far as quality of life. you just have to accept that. You're gonna, every 5 steps you're going to be hitting a random battle. But I think 7, like 7 remake, some characters 3 might be racist. Dude, there's a racist character in 7. It's Barrett. I think it's Barrett. Isn't it Barrett who's like super racist and then slowly learns he doesn't need to be like racist and xenophobic? I don't know. If MMOs are fun to you, and I don't mean Black Desert, I don't mean Genshin, I don't mean Honkai Star Rail, I don't mean Woo-Wah, I don't mean anything that's grindy, that disrespects your time and demands that you pay, buy gacha pools. If you like classic Western MMOs where they respect your time, yes, you pay a monthly subscription, but that monthly subscription serves a very obvious purpose of allowing them to actually build proper content, maintain the servers, and not just exploit you for dailies. Of, hey, make sure you log in 3 times a week to do each and every little thing. Make sure you do all of this. And instead it's, oh, I have my dailies. What happens if I don't do them? Nothing. Nothing happens. If you miss them because of work, it's fine. There's just bonuses. You can go get them later. You can get the costumes later. You can go get all of the little bonus content later. It's fine. Yeah, you might not have as many people there because you've went past it, but that's fine. If you would prefer that, FF14 is really good. And FF14 does a good job of kind of getting you into where you have this hotbar of nonsense insanity, because when you first start the game, your hotbar won't look like that. Your hotbar is going to look like this. You're going to have like 3 abilities. And every 5 to 10 levels, and the game, this plays like a single player game. There's people everywhere, but it plays like a single player game. Every time you're doing MSQ, which is main scenario quest, which is the story, almost every time it's going to go, leave your party. You cannot be in a party to do this. You need to be by yourself, because it's a single player game for the most part. But it has MMO stapled to it anywhere possible. So if all of that sounds fine, FF14 is not bad. And the free trial gives you all of the base game. It gives you all of the first expansion, Heavensward. It gives you all of the second expansion, Stormblood. And it gives you all of Shadowbringers, the 3rd expansion. So you get 4 pieces of content that are probably about 80 hours each. And they're great, and they're awesome. A Realm Reborn's rough, just because it's doing a lot of work. I won't get into it, because they had to reboot the game, and it's trying to get everybody back into it. But get past A Realm Reborn. Heavensward onwards, great, fantastic. Shadowbringers won a bunch of awards for a reason. It's fantastic. Had me cry a bunch of times. Good game. Would recommend. If you like MMOs. There's my obligatory FF14 speech I haven't done for a while. I need my Sam. I don't want to play it. I play Roblox. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. We'll do this one. I like this one. Is my portrait broken? Portrait is not broken. Cool. Alright, what was the other roulette I can do? I need to do... Are you fucking serious? Okay, there we go. Do my alliance raids too. I guess we'll do... That won't give me anything, actually. I guess we can... I guess we can do leveling. Because I'm not going to run main scenario. I really don't care about MSQ. Is that an MMO? Roblox? I mean, technically, it's massive multiplayer online, but it depends on what you mean by massive multiplayer online. Like, is it on one server? Like, because I'm sure there are Roblox lobbies with like this many people. Like, there's probably like 30 people on this side, and there's probably like another 30 on this side of the map, because it's not going to load everybody, but I assume like outside and everything, there's probably a good like 50 people-ish here. With Roblox, you have to stress the meaning of MMO. I mean, I don't know if you have to. Maybe. Whoever didn't queue up, you suck. I hope you're stuck in the toilet. Excuse me. I haven't been to my apartment in forever. I need to go into my FF apartment. I haven't been there in forever. Hi all. Happy New Year. Oh my god, it's the new Dueno.
Chateau d'Origny? Is this meant to be Sandoria?
You can watch the funny grass video while you kill God or something. I like this dungeon though. This is when we do the other one, when we do trials, it'll be easier for me to just shut up and like we can watch something in the background. I literally don't know this dungeon though. I ran it I think twice or once, so I don't want to. I will get myself killed it. If I was a tank, I would be more hesitant too, but I'm Sam right now. I think I might be able to do it. Let me get to a break point and I can start the video. Man, is Joanno's not over yet? Man, we got more. Oh, I can't check it. You gotta Leroy Jenkins it. That video is actually fake. All of it was meant to be a giant advertisement for their clan. Oh, look at this rainbow. The music here is so
supposed
pretty.
to be a quiet place. It sees its fair share of new adventurers. We must fight our way through.
I'm trying to think of what FF game we're gonna do next. I wonder. Simon asking that has me wondering. Like, I really want to. I don't. Part of me wants to do 9, and a lot of people have asked for 9. What if self finishes FF14? That's it. Everywhere I go, I wear a Final Fantasy 14 lanyard.
Here.
That is very obviously Final Fantasy, but it's not obvious it's FF14. And the amount of people that stop me and go, "Oh my God, you play Final Fantasy?"
This is all
and I have to go.
We must be ready for anything.
Stop. I don't know any of them except for 14. And I think like one person has been like, "Oh, no, 14, I used to play 14," or they had that response of knowing that they could still talk about it at least. There's so many. I gotta feel like, "Oh, I haven't played 14. I don't know what that is." Or they they die immediately inside. I can see it in their eyes. They're like, "Oh,
This is no power I've seen before.
damn! I thought I saw someone that I could like relate to." Okay. It cracks me up every time. Oh shit. Okay, oh, I thought that was Crescent. Little poop almost came out. Thought that was Crescent for a second. That scared me. I do not remember this guy's moves. I don't know, I have my Hikambana on. My autopilot brain actually did the right Sam thing. What's he do? He just does a little rotation. Does a little, yep, does a little half circle, a little slap. He does a little front slap, and then he starts to do them faster. Well, FF14 is like the black sheep of the franchise. I think it's just people. I think it's just most people are what I would call nostalgia players, where all they touched was FF like 5, FF6, 7, 3 or 4. You know, the old ones. Like they touched the original, the OGs, and they're like in their head. They're like, "I love Final Fantasy. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan." They don't play any of the other ones. Like they didn't stick with the lifestyle of FF. Oh! Whoa! 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 Wow! Shit!
Comrade is down. Someone revive them.
Oh, I made a mistake. FF is a lifestyle. It is, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It kind of is my personality at this point. I will say, not playing FF every day, like I was a few months, like 8 months ago. It's kind of messed with my capability in the game. I feel deficient I feel genuinely deficient at even being competent. Oh, fuck. Oh, so many people. Oh. Oh, so many. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Got a nice big vuln stack. Okay, so big. Avoid that. Stay away. No, but not playing for some fucking god damn it. Seeing this, not playing every night like I used to. It's made it. I'm terrible at tanking now. Like I am bad. Granted, I'm still competent as a Sam, I feel like, just because I played Sam for 3,000 hours. So it's like 2 years. I know how Sam works. Oh shit. I say as I mess up my rotation. Like, I'm decent at Sam still. I don't need to play every day to play Sam. And that's what I'm trying to get back into when I said, like, I feel like I'm floating right now. Because I do love this game. I really do love this game. I love every moment I've spent with the story and all the memories I've made just being with the characters.
I must thank you, mortals.
What was the game with the 4 characters in a car? Oh, the road trip one?
Let us keep up the good work.
Was that real, or am I being Mandela? No, it was real. Yeah, it was 15, I think. It's the one with Noctis. Noctis. The king, the prince that doesn't want to be the prince. I need to play that one. I don't know that one at all. I just know that you push a car and I have them out. But it's also frustrating that it feels like I'm playing Fallout New Vegas and I stepped away for 5 weeks and I came back. It's like, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I would, because the content hasn't stopped. So it's like I skipped an update basically, other than the MSQ. And
Ultima and Omega are on a rampage. Who unleashed them?
And I skipped an update though, like I said, with only doing MSQ, and I don't know even where to start when it comes to doing craft content and stuff again. Granted, the right way is you just start, you just jump in. But I feel like my stream has evolved past me just, hey, we're just gonna hop on FF and we're just gonna craft and hang out. Granted, it evolving literally means I just need to start doing that again. But I'm focused on...
I'm glad you're safe. Come, let's keep moving.
I'm focused on like the shorts content grind and stuff right now, just because I'm trying to get used to editing regularly. I'm trying to figure out what works for me, for my time schedule, and what hits the audience I want. 15's cozy, but you need to buy DLC part to get the main story. What? Like this one person being swarmed by hundreds of people. Wait, which one? I heard no one liked. I think plenty of people liked it. I don't know though. I think FF has the Zelda problem, where it's Ocarina comes out, it's the best thing ever. Wind Waker comes out, man, it's fucking garbage. Twilight Princess comes out, oh my god, they understood us. Twilight Princess is a cool. Twilight Princess is garbage. Twilight Princess is garbage. Oh shit. Twilight Princess is garbage. Wind Waker was awesome. And then Skyward Sword comes out. It's so good. That's the worst. It's the worst. They don't understand us. Twilight Princess was the best. And then, you know, it's a couple years later. A couple years later, man, Skyward Sword was pretty good. Like, I think it's that. I think it's that problem. All right, so I don't need to move. I'll move on the third one. So ba-bing, ba-boom. Then we move. Ba-boom. Shit. Ah. I will never understand how this works. So it shoots out at a 90-degree angle, right? Which means it should shoot this way, correct? There we go. Okay. So it refracts out of it, but it refracts in like a straight line. Stay away from me. Just good, bad, then it comes back. Maybe that one was actually good. It's kind of like music. Kinda. Oh, that's gonna hit me. I'm gonna eat this. Nope, I'm good. Whee! I think it's just one of those things where if you, just looking at the Zelda problem, and if you look at what I'm confident is the same thing with FF. It's the ye old forever situation of the audience doesn't know what they want, man. You all don't know what you want. You all don't know what you want at all. You think you know what you want? You don't know. Like Sonic? Yeah, except Sonic's just bad. Fuck you! The fuck out of here! What the fuck you doing? No, this is ass. Oh, fuck. Alright, so right angle. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm gonna sit right here. Final Fantasy, what is that? 9? An Xbox cost me $8. If you want to get it, try it. Like, if FF14 looks fun, the free trial link is in the Discord, and it is one of the best free trials for a game, period. Like, it genuinely is. You're getting like 4 or 5 years of content for free with no limits other than once you hit the end of what it has, that's your limit. Granted, the other limit is like, yeah, you can only hold 300,000 gil, which whatever. You can't add people to your friends list. They have to add you, and then you can be on their friends list. Just, it's a bot thing. You cannot use the market board, which is like you can sell items and stuff on there, and it's just to stop bots. But that's about it. That's kind of it. Anything else it has, you're not gonna interact with probably, as far as the restrictions are concerned, because there's stuff that's like for crazy people. Damn, you know how you can tell that I'm in a weird spot with FF? Normally, if someone's like, I haven't played FF, I would be up my own ass, but oh, you gotta get on FF14. It's the coolest thing ever. It will literally save your life. And I'm over here like, it's okay.
An impressive show. Hurry now. Do not keep me waiting.
Do not keep me waiting, small Mikote group. With 5 Rogadin, I think. Still not yapping to someone to play FF14 right now. I know, right? What happened? I don't know, man. 2024 is rough. I've become disenfranchised with FF14. Disenfranchised. Disenchanted. That's what I want. I'm trying to get my love back for it on every level. I really am. I'm really trying to get my love and enjoyment back for the game. Because I really do love this game. It's given me a lot of fun. And like, I wouldn't have this stream without this game. I really wouldn't. Like, I really wouldn't. Granted, technically, I wouldn't have the stream without Pokemon Soul Silver. And I hated it. But I digress. Well, Final Fantasy 15 on my Xbox for some reason I could download it. You may have gotten it for free. I don't know. Maybe just giving it to you at some point. I plan to play Sonic games, so give me like another year before I yell at your remark about Sonic being bad. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Every Sonic game not made by Sonic Team is almost always gold. I don't even like Sonic, and I won't like those games, but I will recognize that the reviews and the receptions for every single Sonic game that was not made by Sonic Team, i.e. Sega, the people that made Sonic, is always received with the most, oh my god, yay, Sonic, it's back, it's the coolest. And every time Sonic Team touches something, they go, oh man, oh, Sonic Frontiers, oh man, it's cooking, oh man, oh, it's, I mean, it's so, it's okay, it's okay. That's how it always goes, I feel like. There's never any room for anything else with Sonic as an IP. And I don't blame Sonic Team for having trouble with it. Sonic is a terrible concept to design for in 3D space. Like without evolving him. And Frontiers is getting pretty close, I feel like. Without evolving his entire kit, it's difficult. Oh my god, I don't remember this one.
Come then, show me what your kind can do.
Oh, I don't remember this at all. This is gonna be rough. Oh, it's all the FF11 people. Oh, there's the Milala. Where's he at? Where's the Milala? I need him. No, they're not called Milala. What are they called in FF11? It's something weird. Called Kingstown.
Oh, sublime stock, drink deep of these elements. Swarm my foes in blades of razor, like Pokemon. Okay, I don't understand how this works. How do you tell? How do people tell? How do you know? How y'all know which one's gonna get bigger? Y'all just guessing. Sonic Mania is like $5 on the eShop, by the way.
Once more, shall we?
If any of you want that Switch code for $20 so you can go buy whatever Sonic games are on sale on the eShop, Frontiers is like $5 too, I think, because no one likes it. Like, I'll give you the Switch code right now. I'll put it up on screen.
Behold the glory of the Zalat.
Behold my What can be no one like Mania? Mania? What? I didn't say no one like Mania. I said Frontier. I said Frontier's like $5 because nobody likes it. Oh yeah, no. Mania was made by that fan group, right? And then they were hired.
Accept your
Or no, they made something and then they were hired and then they made Mania, right? Because Sega, unlike Nintendo, actually goes, "Oh my God, you guys made our IP, but good. Thank you." And Nintendo, if you even draw Mario fan art, they send assassins to your house.
This is the power of crystals.
Put 2 cease and desist in the back of your head.
Sublime.
Things have been better. Well, they're in sync. Look at that.
By their might, I pave the path
To paradise.
It always drives me nuts that every FF game apparently has crystals.
I am the will of the crystal.
The will of the crystal.
It's such a baby concept. It's a baby game for babies. A baby story.
I am the will of the crystals. Me,
The Crystal Man. It's kind of you know what? I can't make fun of it.
That you should still stand. Very well then.
You know what? Yeah, I can. I'll make fun of it in the same breath as just as I make fun of Chaos Control. I'll make fun of both. They're both the goofiest.
Is ever changing.
He has kids movie villain dialogue. No, our medics are dead. No, they're not. Uh-oh. Well, that's gonna hit me. Ow! Shit. Which one's he doing? Which one? Oh, I forgot. It's the ones that touches. No, it's the ones he touches with the collars. Matching collars is hard. Third eye. Mania team apologized on Twitter when Origins came out. Uh-oh. Thanks. Cool. Great. I love it. I'm over this. I'm over getting hit by random shit. I'm kind of having fun playing this, though. I'm having fun again. I just need to get back into... I'm so tired of this shit, though. I'm tired of getting hit by stuff, man. Forgot how this fight goes. I don't remember any of it. I'm flying by the seat of my pants right now, watching these AoEs hit the ground. Sublime Estoc! Drink deep of this tang. You consume the nostalgic flavor. If I had a living sword, I think I would just feed it old snacks. Like, oh, you gotta, bro, you're a sword. Hold on, you gotta try Altoid sours. And I would slowly cut into an Altoid sour and be like, oh my god, that's life changing. So I'd tell it they're not made anymore, and it would get depressed, and it would be like, end me, put me back in the stone. I don't even want to do my job anymore. Life is pain and depression. Why did you reveal this to me? You've given a sword that's conscious, actual existential dread, and desire to not be present anymore. Congrats. Why'd they apologize, by the way?
I thank you for this amusement.
Oh, he's doing his crystals again. Call me the Crystal Knight. No, who limit broke, you ass? I was gonna do that. Uh-oh. You better kill him, dude. Great.
Insolent fool.
Now Sega's in hot water for a collection figure that took a whole year to come out, even having their buys. Dude, you all know my opinion on game figures and just them being terrible for literally, there's no excuse. As someone who buys anime figures, you got no excuse. You got no excuse. You got no excuse for them to be bad. Bro, how is Alliance A down? How are we all dead?
I am the will of the crystal. How could I be defeated by
How the amethyst was vibrating at the exact frequency that sustained my life.
brother. Return to the crystal from which you were born.
I'm laughing at his dialogue, but goddamn, that stuff would have like
the gate of the gods.
that exact dialogue, reasoning, and rules of this universe has been stated multiple times in Shadowbringers and in Walker, and I was bawling my eyes out.
Do not disappoint me.
I was bawling my eyes out hearing "Walk in the Light of the Crystal" from certain characters. Man, oh. Or just release in buggy state because of crunch time. No. I came across this guy on TikTok. I wish he had more skits. I forget his name, but the video I came across is the most cursed superpower. And it's every time someone asks you a question, they lose part of their memories. And it just leads to this loop of, please don't ask me any questions. Why? Boo. Stop. What? Boo.
shall belong to the Zillards.
Every interaction turns into someone being a vegetable, and it's the funniest. It's the funniest useless superpower that's terrible. It's morally awful. I'll put it in the Discord when I find it after stream. I was binging his TikTok hoping for more though. That was so funny. Dude's hilarious. I hate this Yu-Gi-Oh card, motherfucker. He's cooler than Crystal Boy. I'm finally getting zapped with the 3000 hertz frequency from the heart of the cards. That's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Round and round they go.
Man, fighting with cards is the coolest thing. God fucking damn it. I'm forgetting your moves, bro. Making so much damage.
Let's try this.
Doesn't he start riding around on you? Oh no! I can get this off. I can get this off. I got time. I got time. I got time. Oh.
My javelin pierces all. Allow me to show you a trick I've learned.
He's only doing one. Okay.
Have you the strength to find the answers you seek?
I think I'm gonna buy Digimon. I've thought about it for 30 seconds just now. I think I'm gonna go buy Digimon. I think it's gonna be my first purchase. I'm gonna get into the game that's not Pokemon, and I'm gonna come on stream every single day that I'm scheduled with a new story about how sick Digimon is, and that it's the coolest fucking thing in the world, and everyone needs to start supporting it. And that Pokemon blows.
I'm not aware of that.
I think I'm gonna buy Digimon. I need a little Digi happiness in my life. I hate his stupid eye. And his dumb
I also
haircut.
understand the true nature of my existence. So come, let us finish this.
Oh, that's kind of a cool background though. I'll be honest. Dude's kind of got a lot of attitude.
I will illuminate you and make this world ours. The time for games is over. Behold my true power!
Someone in chat, someone in game said, "Okay, great value, Pegasus." Oh, ow, wow.
Pales before our brilliance.
It's been a while since we ran a stream this late. His hair is grief. That's so mean. Okay, I do miss this. I do miss the late night in-game chat of just people not caring in FF. You say perhaps some magic? Oh, fuck. God damn. I forgot that move was like in this.
But it's time to say goodbye.
Thank you. This healer's got me up like 3 times. I feel like such a liability. I'm just gonna stand here. Yay. Thank you. Okay, don't, yeah, it shifts. Okay, so we're gonna end up on this side. This music's so good. This music's great, and this fight is fun.
My javelin pierces all, even the toughest of veils that Heidelin surrounds you with.
Oh, come on. You can't do 2. That's loser behavior. Right, and then that's out, right? That's out. That's out. That's in. Shit. And then this side, but he's gonna... Is he the last boss? Can we be done? I can't even tell because my stupid UI is covering up all this stuff.
Even in this false flesh, I will not lose to you.
This music is very Demon Souls. It's very Madame Australia. Made in Australia. Just say Madam. Madam Australia. Oh! Someone did what I did!
Let's try this.
Someone walked up with me. Oh my god. That's so funny. Bro! I wasn't even like alive. Fuck off. What's his name? Edel Narchi? What's his name? Eald Narchi. Stupid. Fuck this guy. Fuck this loser. Fuck this clown. God, he looks so dumb. He looks so stupid. Look at his dumb elf shoes. That wouldn't even get me up again. I would just kill him, healers. Don't even bother with me. I'm a liability. Leave me dead.
My javelin pierces all.
My javelin pierces all.
I'm giving our healer that. You know what? They deserve a bow. Oh my god. Ooh, I don't have that. Need. What does this look like? Can I wear this? Can I wear this? About these? Yes. What about this? What does this look like? Greed. I didn't get anything. If I get anything. Those are terrible rolls. Those are terrible rolls. I'm not getting any of this. I'm not getting any of it. None of it. None of it's mine. Look at this slime man. With his jiggly hat. Oh, this Olafell's cute. Oh, this Olafell's really cute. I love the hair and the little tiara. Can everyone roll, please? Who's this? Look at everyone's glams while I'm in here. It's a cool dragoon. Man's got Hellboy fists. You know what? Looks like Bobobo if he was heavily armored. Didn't get anything. Nothing. Wow. Not a single thing. All right. Let me see what I can buy real quick, and then we'll go watch that video. Because I promised. How many tombstones do I got? Minimonics. Minimonics. Not enough. Not enough. I can't even buy anything. I can't buy anything. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this again. I'm gonna have to do a whole nother night of just doing this off stream. Ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow while I'm just working on stuff. What you I guess I can get these though. Oh, I can't even afford that. Can't afford this. Oh. What should I get though? Those will never be visible. Oh, those will never be visible. The earrings will though. No, they're boring. They're ugly. I hate them. But I need them. What? I already have one? Oh. Well. Huh. How about this? What's that look like? That's just a belt. That's just a belt. What about a ring? What's the ring look like? Can I do the ring? What's the ring? I mean, it gets covered. I guess I can do the ring. I mean, whatever. I just need something. So sure, I'll do that. I need something to get my eye level up a little more. Where did it go? Where'd the ring go? There it is. 7:32. We're almost there. I need to be 7:45 and I can do the next MSQ. 7:45 I can do the heavyweight for Arcadian, and then I believe I'm so close to be able to do Mistwake. Okay, I'm gonna get all the way to 750 before we do anything though, just because I'm gonna need higher eye level for the dungeon after Mistwake probably. I miss FF. I miss FF. I miss idling in this game for 17 hours a day. Okay, let's go watch that video. That's enough Final Fantasy for today. Let's go watch the grass video. YouTube Shorts, what'd you send me? What's this? Types of people telling the time. Man, I had somebody tell me their birthday the other day with the most... Bro, you're in a different eon. It was like... I was like... What did he... I think it was like the 17th of late August in the year of... It's like, you gotta talk shorter. You gotta speed it up. Come on. What do you mean? The day of the 17th in the late of the month August in the year of 1735. Like,
excuse me, do you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's 5:45.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, do you know what time?
if you say anything other than what that guy just said, you're insane. And you're not helpful, and you're just talking to yourself. Stop chewing on my cables. Okay, you're not gonna come here? Come on. What if I take the plastic bag that you like so much? What if I do that? Come on. Okay, now you're just gonna run away. All right. Well, I can't show you guys. Hash brown.
Time it is?
Yeah, 5:45.
What?
5:45.
Just say the numbers on your damn screen.
5:45 is 5:45.
You fucking dickhead. Excuse me.
Quarter to 6 is 5:45. It's not. By the way, if you think it is, you shouldn't, you're gullible if you think it is. That bop is so hilarious.
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's 5:45.
Okay.
Quarter to 6.
Just say the numbers like a damn screen, you fucking dickhead. Excuse me.
Like a damn screen? I've never heard it described that way. Quarter to 6. It is 5:45, by the way. I was messing with you. I was messing with you guys. Or is it?
Growing up in the 2000s, few experiences matched the pure euphoria of doing one of two things. Either
Eating grass.
a successful double bounce on a trampoline,
Bro, I did that once and I shot my friend into the air and he came down, landed on the back of his head against the metal part of one of the springs and cracked the back of his skull open. He's alive, but
or
we are not friends anymore. Unrelated to that incident. Completely, we just grew apart. Also, I'm drinking water with... I don't even have it. Arizona iced tea lemonade mix. It's getting chroma keyed out, but whatever. If anyone's wondering.
And you know, if I had space in my apartment for a trampoline, I'd probably say both of these things still hold true. But if playing so many games over the years has taught me anything, it's how a video game begins. And usually, it looks something like this.
All right, do I know every one of these games? I gotta test myself.
It looks something like this.
Mario 64. It's Kirby, Return to Dreamland, right? That's the new Kirby? Not new, but it's like the Wii one, right? That's Return to Dreamland? Paper Mario... Is this the remaster? Is this really what it looks like? Maybe I need to play that. That's Thousand Year Door. Is that the remaster? Maybe I should play it. That looks really pretty. Ocarina. That's Sonic. Which one is it? I don't know which one this is. I don't know Sonic. Sorry. I don't know Sonic at all. I don't know what this is. That's Pokemon Arceus. Duck Hunt on the Wii. Kirby, the one where he vores an entire car that has a family inside of it. That's Wii Sports. That's Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, one of the two. Mario LCD Mushroom. LCD? LCD Mushroom. LCD Mushroom. LSD, that's Xenoblade. Or Xenoblade or Xenosaga, one of the two. That's that terrible Starbound clone. Minecraft. My brain goes Hey You Pikachu, but it is not Hey You Pikachu. I don't know what that is. New Super Mario Brothers. Terrible DS game. That is Pokemon. I forget which one. That's New Super Mario Brothers U
And for the longest time, I've never thought twice about it. I've always
More like Pokemon. Are you gonna get a job?
just thought the game's got to start in fields and meadows. After that, you can add snow and shit. But
No, start with snow. Start rough. I'm sorry. Platinum still has the best. I'm sorry. The best video for game design, I think, as someone who's never made a video game, is Kamiya playing Mario Maker and he puts Bowser right at the start, and then he explains why. And his explanation is, you need to start your game off big, so everyone is excited right away, so that it's the coolest thing. And then you could just do the cool thing for the rest of the game. I love that.
Then I questioned why. Why do video games all start the same?
They don't. You know what? I don't. Mirror's Edge doesn't start in a grassy plain. You know where Digimon Story Time Strangers starts? In an underground car park cave-in that's terrible and people are dying. Grand Theft Auto starts on a boat. 4 specifically. You're watching a man get whipped by a dominatrix, being told to squeal like a pig. Fallout, you start in the desert and you get shot in the head. Fallout 3, it starts in a baby crib. TLDR, I think he's wrong. FF14, desert. Or pirate dock. Unless you pick the racist elf village and then you start in Gridania. Tormented Soul starts in a room. Rudolph started in a cave with no grass. Metro 2033 starts in a ladder chute, actually. I got more. I can keep going.
Well, what if I don't want to touch some grass? How did this become a stereotype for video?
I hate that. I don't like that. Whatever that creature is. I don't like that. Those eyes are awful on Steve.
Is it something modern games should keep doing? Or,
Man, I love that frame rate.
or is it an idea we need to retire? God.
Oh my god, what was that? What the fuck was that? Did my Amazon spy ball just beep really loud? What was that? Was it this?
To retire.
It's this. Oh my god. That sounds like it's out of my headphones on the left side. Why is that in the left channel
God,
only?
everything's gonna be so introspective with that guy. Shut up! Everything's gonna be fine. Just kick back, take in the great fake outdoors, and let's explore one of the most overlooked locations that appears in almost every video game. I never really questioned it before, but it's a bit bland out here, isn't it? But what should I model?
Build a house, you stupid prick.
Great idea, Punkwin, and thanks
Lucky
to
me, I've got a high air balloon.
and thanks to Skillshare 25. And while you might
To be a
to get me some exclusive well at the beginning of a game compared
Sorry.
to anything else. Turns out there's a lot of good reasoning behind
I don't
it.
use
And the easiest
Skillshare.
way to explain it all
I don't
is
share
with a
my
little
skills.
something called semiotics. In short, semiotics is the study of how we attach meaning to, well, things. It's
Like how I
signs
love
are
my
interpreted by
DSi.
you, me, or even animals, and how everything from words to images to gestures and sounds are used to convey meaning. Yeah, pretty philosophical.
Couldn't skip the ad fast.
Now, semiotics can be broken up into 3 types. First is icons. An icon is the most basic semiotic. It's a signal that looks exactly like what it represents. The rolling green hills and bright blue skies in video games directly resemble their real-world counterparts. These are places where not only
No. Ocarina of Time does not take place in Finland, where the Windows XP background image was taken. I don't even know if it's Finland.
you see in every direction, but have the freedom to go in any direction, which is a great first impression to give a player. The next semiotic
It's great
is
until your
index. Now,
Master Sword
unlike
runs
an
out of battery.
Icon, which looks like what it represents, an index
God,
is
Cell,
a
you're
sign
so
that points
cynical.
to its meaning
Why you
through
just hate everything?
association and experience, which is basically a really wordy way of saying that smoke doesn't look like fire, but it indicates that there is a fire. And if you've played more than a couple video games, grassy fields indicate an early game location. The grass plains function as a blank canvas for gameplay, which makes them an ideal playground since obstacles early on are designed more to teach the player than to immediately challenge them. It makes this level theme the perfect tutorial or hub location. Players can move freely, experiment, and naturally
I feel like Great Plains is a bad example because you just die.
learn how the game works without large threats which they might not be prepared for just yet. So grassy fields aren't just a trope, they're one of the most effective teaching tools in game design. Symbols? Symbols. Okay, unlike icons which resemble what they represent, or indices which indicate meaning through repetition, symbols are entirely learned. Their meanings have zero natural connection on their own, but in
There's a lot of big words being thrown at me. I'll be honest. He said indices. I thought he meant like index positions. There's a lot of words being thrown at me right now.
instead, we understand them through language, culture, and storytelling. You weren't born knowing what a stop sign was. You needed
Yeah, I was actually.
This dragon tracker is an ender pearl. This shit isn't fucking funny.
And with so many stories famously following the hero's journey storytelling structure, it really doesn't matter whether it's a movie, book,
Lord of the Rings. I see the thing I liked and I clapped.
Leaving a village and entering some grassy plains is textbook 101.
Why does Dragon Quest
Even if you've
have a
never
proper
lived in the
dog and then
countryside,
Ace
chances
Combat
are,
gets the
when you
JPEG?
think of the start of a journey, you still picture something like this. Because stories, culture, and media have trained us our entire lives to. It's a goddamn propaganda, I tell you. They want you to play Xenoblade. So grassy fields and video games aren't
I
just
really
there
need to
to
play
look
Xenoblade.
nice, or because they're useful for tutorials.
There's
They
Xenoblade,
exist
Xenoblade.
Because for literal generations, we've been taught to see this biome as the beginning of a larger adventure. So if it's so important, why is it so overlooked? Is it from oversaturation? I feel like there's just as much deserts in video games.
Because when we go outside, we
fields,
see
but
it.
You don't hear gamers complaining that games need to quote.
And I go, it's the
"Stop
start of my
sand."
story
Well, it
every
might be
day.
Because grass plains are just that, plain.
No,
If the
they're
environment isn't
awesome.
Doing anything interesting, why would it be memorable? Well, a good design rule to follow.
That's
which
fair,
can be
actually.
applied to any form of art, is
I think
that
that's why I
the
like
more
snow
intuitive
so
and
much.
Accessible something is, there comes a sacrifice.
It's peaceful
in
like grass, but then
personality.
it's
For example, here's me. As
alone.
Me as can be. But if I designed a character to be more accessible, all of a sudden, this isn't just me, but it can be you. You can relate to this guy. But in taking away the elements that make me, me, it makes things a little harder to identify. The more accessible something is, usually the less personality it has. And I feel like that perfectly encapsulates the first level aesthetic. More players can relate to it, but less players are going to be ecstatic about it. Game design often relies on clear, intuitive environments, especially early on. So with being such an approachable location, grassy plains are a
You know what? I feel like there's one standout to this, and this is anecdotal, but I feel like throughout my experience with just watching people reminisce about games, if it's not an MMO, the chances of them reminiscing about the boring grassland, like plain, pretty calm area is pretty low. It feels like it's always something later in the game or something where, you know, significant narrative value or something. And then in an MMO like FF or RuneScape, it's Lumbridge. It's just outside of the member wall near Falador on the top of RuneScape. If you go to the top, where the top leftish, right after you cross the member boundary, there's a bunch of beehives. Really pretty area. Or a few like boring. It's always those boring, peaceful areas. It feels like for MMOs that people go, oh man, yeah, I spent so much time, because you spend time there because it becomes your home. Those areas are the places that become your home. Yes, there are cool set pieces. I love Hawk Manor. I like Ultima Thule. I love parts of Nordfront that you only get to go to like once. I love the parts of the Crystarium, like, but none of them are what I really, really like, which is honestly probably just I like outside of Lemza. I like Gridania is probably just slightly above that, and it's just boring grassy area. It's
natural choice for a
just
game's
grass.
first area.
It's
But
boring.
a game's first area isn't just about the purpose it serves. It's about the feeling it invokes. The colors, the music, the atmosphere all shape the player's first impressions. You can guide the player's emotion and expectations just with a hex code. Green tones naturally evoke feelings of peace, growth, and safety, whilst blue tones convey calmness, freedom, and
What if I am scared of blue?
trust. Music theory also has its
What if
place in
Blue
stark
killed my
areas.
family?
Themes for grassy plains are often in major keys, giving an uplifting and positive feeling to a track. And just compare that to the polar opposite design choices. A dark industrial location with oppressive colors and aggressive music is often used in fortress levels, late game dungeons, or industrial sci-fi settings to give a sense of intensity. And on the topic of comparison, how do different genres
I
use
think of a
this
game
level
that does
thing?
the opposite.
No matter if it's a fighting game, a racing game, or a platformer, whatever genre the game is can completely change the purpose of this biome. Survival crafting games like Minecraft or Terraria often spawn you in plains with lots of trees visible from the get-go, as wood is the most valuable resource at the start of a game. Or take the obvious example of Breath of the Wild. The Great Plateau gives you a high vantage point, but Hyrule Field gives you visibility in every direction, both being sprinkled with rubble of a broken kingdom.
This is the best. That's the best thing about Breath of the Wild, and then the Sheikah Towers ruin it. They ruin every aspect of this.
Which, when the game's thesis is to explore an adventure, these meadows with little sprinkles of curiosity is the antithesis of the game's identity.
I feel like. What if Skillshare killed my parents? Skillshare killed my grandma. Skillshare taught him how to kill my grandma. Sorry, can you get your sponsor off the screen? I got a past with it. Skillshare is actually what my grandma's murderers used to learn how to commit a homicide without getting caught. Kind of a fucked up website, to be honest. Don't like it.
RPGs like Pokemon start you off in a cozy route with Pokemon resembling birds, bugs, small mammals, and fauna you'd expect to find in nearby woodlands.
What I was saying, I think it's crazy that Breath of the Wild has this very obvious philosophy of, yeah, go anywhere. Just explore, like the first game. And then they go, yeah, climb the Far Cry tower so we can show you the map. Climb the Far Cry tower so it just reveals the map in an annoying, unnatural way. And I say unnatural because I feel like people would think that it's, how's it unnatural? You're climbing really high to get a vantage point. You see everything. Why can't I do that on a mountain? Why can't I not do that on a mountain? Why can't I do it when I'm just walking around? Why do I have to climb up this stupid Ubisoft tower? Let me just find a very tall hill, and anything my line of sight touches, yes, I know that's programmatically probably really hard. Anything, do it elevation based. I don't care. Make it simple. Anything my line of sight can touch, map gets revealed. Do it that way. Or just wherever I walk, do it the Minecraft style. I don't care. And if you're higher in elevation, you reveal a little bit more than you would if you're lower in elevation. Why are you putting Ubisoft towers, though? It feels so mechanical in a world that wants to be so organic and just your pace. Whatever.
Or just look at Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Wonder is set in the Flower Kingdom, slightly offshore from the Mushroom
I really need to play Wonder. I would love to if it wasn't still $70.
Kingdom. Having
Or
valleys
whatever
of
it
blue
is.
flowers in the background keeps the color palette of plains like we talked about, but still gives it some freshness by reminding you that this isn't the Mushroom Kingdom you're used to. Even if your game is set somewhere completely unrealistic, having your first location feel at least somewhat familiar for players can really go a long way in helping immerse them in the world. But something really cool which comes out of these generic level designs is the way it can act as a control variable to contrast the unique variety of design choices made throughout the rest of the game. Kind of like a leitmotif, but not for music.
Wonder's
It's pretty
fantastic.
important to
It
have
looks
something like
solid.
this
I just don't.
back in your
I'm sorry. I don't think it's worth that much money. Like, I really don't. I love side scrollers. I love platformers. I love Metroidvanias. Almost none of them are worth $60. Almost none. At all. I'm going to point to Hollow Knight and Silksong for my main arguments. And because I don't think it's just Team Cherry going, don't worry, guys. We got you. I think Team Cherry genuinely understands that's more than like $30 for a side-scrolling platformer. There's something about the platformer genre when it's a side-scroller that makes it just not worth that much money. Period. And I think it's because mechanically it's simpler to the player, programmatically and from a development standpoint, as far as like development time and technological overhead and how much polish it needs. It might be way more complex than like another 3D platformer you could compare it to. But to the player, they don't care. The player doesn't care. The player doesn't care if you spent a week on a drawing. Nobody cares. They look at the finished product and that's all they see and that's all they care about. They don't care about how long it took at all. It never will even enter their mind. Period. No game's worth $70? Agreed. I don't think it is. There's a reason why when people say movies are expensive, I don't understand it. I don't. Like I've gone to watch Sinners on day one. I went to see Zootopia 2. I went to see something else. Boy and the Heron. Boy and the Heron was like a special Ghibli festival thing. I have the tickets. I don't think they show the price, but because I keep all my movie tickets as like mementos. But it's like $9, $12 per person, which is not bad. That's not bad at all. I got robbed on concessions, like a small personal pizza and a medium popcorn and 2 drinks was like $35. So yeah, there's that. But I paid the tickets for the experience. I paid $12 to go sit for 2 hours and enjoy a sick movie I wanted to see. I saw Weapons like day one or whatever, and it was awesome. I loved it. It's great. It's cool. Wonderful. Maybe I didn't see Weapons day one. I don't remember. Point is, you're paying for the experience. $30 or more for a side-scrolling platformer. Ori and the Blind Forest is not $45. I would not even recommend the game if it was $40. $35 is pushing it for Ori. Ori and the Blind Forest, I think, was $25, $30 when it came out. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest is $20 right now. And that's the definitive edition. And then Will of the Wisps is $30. And I'm going to be honest, I think that's pushing it. I don't think it's worth $30. It's on sale right now for $7.50. It's 75% off. So if you want it, go buy it now. And if you want the definitive edition, it's also on sale for 75% off. It's $5 on Steam. But I don't think it's worth that much. And this is coming from someone who has bought Ori 1 3 times. I bought it twice on PC. Once because I played it for like 25 minutes after pirating it. I went, oh my God, this is a dev that I can tell cares. This is a great game. I love this. And I feel bad about pirating it. I bought it twice. And both of those were the special editions with the soundtrack. I sent 1 copy to a friend of mine. And I sent him the soundtrack. And then I bought it a 3rd time later for another friend of mine. Same thing. But I don't think it's worth more than $20. I don't think it's worth more than $25, and $30 is really pushing it. And it's weird. I can't quantify why I think it doesn't feel worth it beyond mechanical complexity in the experience itself when it comes to the tactility the player gets to have between them, the controller, and the interaction with the world. And even then, it feels like would platitudes be the correct word? I'm just waxing poetic about how little, like, the value of a game is determined by anything more than the mechanical depth of the experience and what you get out of it. And granted, there's always extremes. People might think it's worth it. Like, I think Dear Esther's worth $20. Dear Esther was one of the first walking sims, and it was like $20, $25, and people yelled and screamed, and I think it's worth it. I think it's worth every penny because it's like a special kind of movie. It's 3 hours of you pressing forward on that analog stick, stopping every now and then to hear dialogue or read something and get a little bit of the story. It's cool. I like it. It's an experience. It's not a game in the way that it's $20. Oh, I didn't get to do anything. No, you paid $20 to have an experience packaged in the format of interactivity that is a video game. You would love this. What is it? Oh, is this the Game Grumps thing? I hate that the audio on this is not super clean. I really wish it was more obvious that it just cuts them off. If this is what...
This is great. This is great. Shut up.
Okay. Oh my god.
The bushes are.
Good song.
No, this. I wish it was. I wish they didn't auto duck the audio there because the music getting cut off is so funny, but it getting ducked almost kills it for me. It's so funny though. I don't know what happened in the last, I feel like, year and a half of Game Grumps. It's the first few years that it sounds like when Aaron's laughing like this, he actually is not forcing it sometimes. And I don't mean he ever sounds like he's forcing it. This just sounds genuine to a degree that I don't think he sounded before the last few years on Game Grumps. Or he did that thing I do where he subconsciously changed his laugh at some point. I don't know if anyone else has done that, but I've had friends call me out on it before. But maybe it's just like, I don't know. He doesn't laugh like this in older videos. I think it's only happened, like twice with Mickey Mouse Capades, and there's one other thing where he lost his mind. It's happened like twice, but I feel like the last few years he's been laughing like this constantly.
Game, because then you can use that reference to satisfy or subvert the expectations of a player later in the game. A later location in the game might even call back to that earlier area to give you a moment to reflect on your journey and just see how far you've come.
Man, Tormented Souls 2 did that with the boss we just hit, and then I died too. It was like, I'm going to summon everything you've ever fought.
Of course, as the video game industry has exploded...
That cool Terraria inspiring game, Starbound, does that. The final boss summons everything you've ever fought in the best way possible. It's so cool.
More and more of us playing games for X amount of years of our lives, developers have started playing with this expectation. Some games might assume you've already been playing video games for a long time already.
Good.
And so often be more playful with the environment they start you in. If we're honest with ourselves, I don't think Undertale would benefit from starting you off in a peaceful grassy field. Going against the grain and defying expectations can seriously...
Is it supposed to look like a canoe for the battle timer in Undertale? Like, what is it? It always looked like a canoe to me.
Go a long way in forming a memorable identity and first impression for your video game.
Oh my god, is this supposed to be a canoe, and whenever you're engaging with the battle system, it's actually supposed to be symbolic of you crossing the river Styx on a boat that is floating across a roadway, essentially, or waterway that is, I don't know if paved in blood is the correct term. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that literally what it is? I need to know. I've always wondered if it's a canoe. What is the Undertale battle timer thing inspired by? It looks like a boat. The visual design of the Undertale attack bar, battle timer, is the subject of fan discussion and interpretation. Noted it looks like a boat. The specific shape is likely unintentional and the result of a minimalist art style. It is not confirmed a design inspiration by the game's creator, Toby Fox. The game's battle system. No, it is. It's a boat. It's a boat. I'm sitting on this hill now. I don't care how wrong I am. It's a boat. It's the river Styx, and you're floating down a river of blood because you're committing violence when you engage with it.
Game. At first glance, grassy plains might seem like the most generic way you could ever start a video game. And although that could be true, they're also one of the most effective. They're relatable, they're approachable, and they set the tone for the adventure ahead. Whether a game leans into this trope or completely flips the script, its opening location tells you everything you need to know about the journey you're about to take.
I want the next Kirby game. Actually, I want to play Squeak Squad on my DS. I will play Squeak Squad. I play Squeak Squad again. All right, it's like 2:30 a.m. It is 2026. I am gonna end because I do want to go eat and play some Story of Seasons before I sleep. But hope you guys have a good 2026. I'll see you next year. No. Hope you all have a good 2026 first day tomorrow. I will see you all Friday for Yap and Tormented Souls. I don't know how long we're going to yap. There's not a lot to yap about. I don't think much has happened this week. So, Tormented Souls 2 finale. Tomorrow, here's to 100K. I'm gonna what Mike? I'm gonna zoom past you. You're gonna be at 99,000 subs, and I'm gonna be like some anime protagonist that was gone for 18 years on a training arc. No, congrats though, man. Like, you've done a shit ton of work to get your channel where it is. Like, good job. Like, for real. Good work. Proud of you, man. I remember when you started. And then you're past flub. All it takes is one video to get noticed. Oh, I know. A video, though. I've had shorts get noticed, and dude, the conversion to kill, like, not in a depressing way. It kills me in a hilarity way. Like, those Metal Gear shorts blew up on 2 different platforms, and like the conversion rate is the funniest thing with shorts. It feels like when it comes to just bringing people in, it's so funny. Unless it's a strict value add content like my FF guides, which I need to get started making again. This is YouTube behind the scenes stuff, whatever. But I'm not into FF enough to make it. Whoa! Can someone play the monkey? Someone play the monkey that dies to the tornado for me, please. Gets sucked up. I need that. I need that to start my day. My night. I can't play it on my... there we go. That's what I want. Thank you. All right. Have a good night, guys. Appreciate you all. Be safe. I'll see you Friday. If I don't see you Friday, I'll see you Saturday. If I don't see you Saturday, I'll see you Monday. If Flum and I don't see you Monday, we will see you... I'll see you whenever you come back. Appreciate you guys. Love you all.